inahifadhi jamii. La pili, linalete social order. Ili watu iwe rahisi, Madam ACC, kuongoza watu kwa haraka na kwa njia mzuri, sio sheria haitaleta hawa kwa oda kuliko utamaduni yao. Maana katika utamaduni huwezi tafuta ile tunasema proof. Kwa utamaduni ni conscience yako. Kama umekonya kufanya kosa katika utamaduni hauhitaji proof, unajizungumzia. Wakasa inen mujumbe agenge nebo Kalenjin akamache anai ale bo ibine werotok siketeb kele motirenik chekimotir weri ko kiyam yekain korureiwek weri ana mayam. Ache Kalenjin komaiwolegei murenon nekiwo tum kowolchinigei korko kole ngomatarin itebena ngomachololon kaya komamuste eng oinetab Chemosit memure nobo buch. Okase anan mokase ketoche Emmanuel rani amache amwoiwo ng'alekab principles chebo tumin makiwolchinigei kwony, kiwolengei kwony kele kongoi eiyo, kongoi kamenyo chang chego, kongoi ne kwong'we kimnyet, kongoi ne keseni tuguk tugul akoibwe kobwa gaa, kongoi eiyo, makiwolchinigei. Wis kangiro okerkeren yeiro chepyosok kokatebe eng oret nekelelande ilechi kakurin baba, kongokur baba kolya komachobok. Wis kongokorkorenin kelechi boiyot nekitun anan ko chebo ibindanyi ong'ololchin chepyoset komakase. Oi kolechin manenyo bitana kongomakase kokile tun kile kimaket kimawendi timi buch yawa momi itin nemakastoi. Kale chumbinda nekimi Tanzania ngawekchigei chekikakimwa eng kaya kole kanyo kapkaituin Tanzania yutie mapit nekitobeni en city wangomi roundabout kole chepyosenyi, honey, where were we pulling out of the roundabout to the route we are expected? Well, I don't remember. Kole kalya, kole because I forgot the map. Kole jara kalya, kole bichu kokase Kiswahili kityo makase Kiingereza. Kole jara inge Kiswahili kolongen tuteke. Ike ngine kiteb kole tafadhali bwana mimi nakwenda wapi? Tikase Kalenjin eng olin tugul kotebe kolen akotebote taek en roundabout. Akase eng radio yekiruke chakile talk shows. Alelen biikab Kalenjin tebe taek ak kiprutoinik tafadhali bwana mimi nakwenda wapi? Tos makingen Kalenjin ole kibendi wei rani? Kale Kalenjin kimwokte kotet ko ngomenyoru ichenge ilya iyai kit nekikure ne ingos iwitononen ole kimwoktoe Silya olechin biikchok chemi roundabout komekotebe kole tafadhali mimi nakwenda wapi? Amomete logoiyat nekokonyo ngwony akinam ikwet ketit ile ibe cheng age manai chi chukuku awakonyo kiprutoiyo koib nekomi ngwony simeko ketit barak ameko logoiyat nemi ngwony yekakesamus kirkit komi biy kirinyi lomokurunik chetinye kweik chemengechen asimator kirkit kubesoik kolongse eng biy simabetyo chego ak moek. kibagenge nebo murenik olya oyai. Ngomache oyum kibagenge nebo chepyosok olya oyai. Kile choga metunyu nekikomuny. Kole moenyu weri kole boryendenyu akikilgei. Amui machamin chi kuye chamegei. Amakurenen chi kiy metinye kiy neneng'ung. Kichamin amu itinye kiy. Koi metinye kiy. Chebocha. Ko ngirwoch eng kapkirwok komakikosu ng'alekuk akot ndaba iman. Kemwoe kele imwoe asiketesene masikini kibanania. Kot ko chilil akot kiy kitigin nebo moet. Yakakutang moet sakochilil. Ko ngot ko kibanania kele kabar kokwet amu mami kiy moet. Mi misikik kityo. Ako mi ngwek ichekei che nyalil mo kabar kokwet. Ko ngachilil nebo mokoryo kelach akaibir kejir mokoryo. Okose na mokose. Machamin chi kou yelyo. Amakurenen chi kiy yemalyo. Yemetinye kiy neneng'ung. Mamache kekenkei. Koit mokoryondo kelabatyine ng'echeret. Koit kibataniat kele itebe suswek. Akonyi biik ng'echerok. Kele oba nyasek yun. Koba biikab emait ano. Ngimache sekekwei niwe emait. Kotara itinye chelyo. Chechekuk. Ko ngimache ing'etune nyasek. Ilya. Itebate bikile ugono chechuk. Kamwa ale aramoike imyando. Chebrotwet ak Ilya. Nyikanitu.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You know, you've taken much of your time around, probably almost 40 minutes, but again, we're just ensuring that we have the best show for you. So we're happy to have you again tonight, and thank you so much for waiting on the line. And we really appreciate to have you every time. And I still want to make a request that I always do, that when you join the broadcast, please like. When you like, we get to know that you're there. And please, when you like, share. When you share, you also give someone else an opportunity to be able to watch the broadcast. So our show tonight is informed by the political events that have been going on, actually political versus religious events that have been going on, in reference to the Deputy President's visit to Talai clan of Kapsisiwa. And there have been a lot of conversations going around about actually the importance, or to put it quite frankly, how do I even put it? I mean, the message of the president to pursue that path. There have been a lot of conflicts in terms of why and why not the Talai clan should be involved in leadership. People have been talking about witchcraft. People have been saying that the community is a community of witches or wizards and all that. People have been saying it's a leadership direction. People have been saying the DP as a Christian should not be yoking himself with traditions or traditional players. So we want to get a better perspective on this. And our guest tonight will give us a really good perspective. You've seen the videos that I've played before. I came live. And Jackson Kosgei is not a new name. He's been around for the long. I think I've heard about him for the last almost 15 years. But he's been talking about impacting the community both religiously and also in the cultural perspective. And I found him to be an ardent intellect in terms of balancing between tradition and ensuring that we also stay true to the religions that we have. So I want, without further ado, you know, Mr. Kosgei is a man of many arts and many accomplishments, and I might not really properly introduce him. I would wish to give him an opportunity to introduce himself. Mr. Kosgei, karibu. Please introduce yourself.
Asante sana. I wonder whether you are hearing me well.
I can hear you very clearly.
Lovely. I do hear you too. I have listened to you very well, and I've watched the clips of some of the speeches I've made in the past. and therefore I understood that you want the conversation to gravitate around the same and beyond, in the light of the latest events that have taken place in the country, and also more specific, the latest about the what we call the seeking of what in Kalenjin it's called blessings, by giving some saliva of elders to the leadership. That is a ceremony that took place. It's called in Kalenjin ngulek jibingutin samburta jiba kando inatet.
All right, Reverend, before that, I would wish that you introduce yourself first, please.
I'm just going there.
Let us know who is Reverend, who Reverend is, who is Kosgei.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm coming there.
All right, perfect.
There is many ways of skinning a cat, you know.
I can see. I can see you are a good skinner. You are an expert skinner.
And the diversity
right,
comes with experience. Number one, then, my invitation, I'm sure, to contribute to this particular very important topic is informed by what you have called it, who I am in the past, in relationship with the development of Christianity, and also my understanding of contextualization of the same. As you know me by names, I am a clergy core business in my life. For over 45 years, I have been a preacher from the lowest rank in the church organization, a teacher of Sunday school. And I was ordained in 1977 as a lay minister, and I've worked to the highest level in church organization. I have also worked with the community in different capacities. I've worked with government in different positions. I worked in the Ministry of Culture, appointed to the Commission of National Development, Gender, and paying special interest to special groups in society. I am a founder of many organizations, including the Emo Community Development Society, which was specifically formed to address the Kalenjin transition period from post-Moi leadership and usher in the new leadership between the year 2001 and to 2006 as phase one, and came to 2007 to 2013, facing phase two and onward. Also several others. I've been interacting with the society in many ways. I am a theologian, trained in my first training, first degree, the major one. Then I took science in leadership and management in postgraduate. Some of the studies I'm still doing today, several with others concurrently. Well, I have retired, having served for over 45 years as a clergy, and still work with the government today. I'm chairing the Kenya Films Classification Board. This is my second and last term in the board. And I have participated in all issues that affect society, as you have seen in some of the clips you have shown. I am married with adult children, and I have grandchildren, I think 7 of them or so. That way, you can see how young I am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can see you really managed to keep yourself. And as a kijana mzee, somebody hearing about 7 grandchildren, actually you respect that you're seeing a man who is coming in with them Kongojo. But thank you so much. I wish to acknowledge you, sir, for the much that you've done for the community in terms of the rallying call for unity and actually economical prosperity. That's when I started hearing about you, the times of Ongetige Terrain, you know, and the times of bringing the community together to serve in a common interest of economic and social empowerment. So thank you so much for the intro that you've made. I don't know. You've actually had. I've actually brought in a small brief on what I want us to focus on tonight. I don't know what your interaction is with culture.
Well, as a theologian and one of the very loud preachers and ministers in this country, I paid attention both in my training and in terms of leadership strategy in addressing the gaps and areas of conflict between culture, the two cultures, what you can call the Western culture and Christianity on one hand, and our traditional cultures and what they call context. In missiology of the church, Christian church, for over 200 years, to the year 1980s, the church in missiology had three-dimensional approach in confronting cultures. One, and that was philosophy of indigenizing Christianity to suit communities that has accepted the message of Christ worldwide. So there was a principle developed by Charles Taylor, a missionary to China. And he had three principles. One is that the indigenous church must be able to be self-governing, self-propagating, and self-supporting. But when we came to the 80s, we felt in Africa and Asia, which was more Silas Christianity, that the three dimension is not adequate, that we need two, which was lacking. One is self-theologizing, and the fifth one is self-contextualizing. These are five components that makes Christianity have a proper conversation in comparative analysis in relationship while appreciating the gospel of Christ. So I wish to mention to you that I really centered my experience on the contextualization, making Christianity relevant. And there is one question that was being addressed. Was the culture of Africa and Gentiles, if I may use the words of the scripture, evil, as per se? Did the real Christianity address the issue of African culture as evil? And if it was so, what is that evil in my culture and in the culture of the world? So we had a very serious conversation in the 80s, and the third world and the developing countries of the world, which is with the Silas Christianity. Today, as we speak, the Northern Hemisphere no longer enjoy what we call the Silas and vibrant Christianity. The Christian message and faith in this century is vibrant, and the Silas faith in the world is in Africa and in Asia. We are now the host of major stake of Christianity in the world. Whereas the Northern Hemisphere is a third country, they have less Christians in terms of commitment, and therefore the conversation about culture, we can say the Western culture is in its lowest ebb in the Northern Hemisphere, keeping in mind that it is a culture nurtured by Christian values. So Africa and Asia had a conversation that what was wrong in our culture. So that to be able to put the discussion today in perspective, allow me to give you three things that contributed to the confusion we see today. I read the reaction of members on your site by Facebook. I saw the way they had a conversation, and I saw the confusion after the ceremony that were held. So I want to give three things, if you allow me, so that it will guide the response of the members, and I'm sure this will assist in understanding unravel this particular quagmire in terms of the issues that are current. Number one, that the impact and response of our people to what happened in Nandi recently was a silent question that has been existing amongst our minds over the last 100 years. It is that the coming of Christianity of Africa, the timing of the Christian message in Africa coincided with the coming and the invasion of the new imperialism after the Berlin Conference of 1884 and 85, where Africa was subdivided and divided amongst mostly 5 nations. These countries are France, the country of Germany, the country of Britain. Italy was a latecomer, and also Belgium. They subdivided Africa for themselves. So in the 18th century or early, and also Portugal, the reason for scramble for Africa were 3. Number 1 is economic, the second was political, and the third one was religion. Per se, the religion of the West. So during this time, there was an economic depression in Europe, as you may know, and other historians can tell. And they wanted to make sure that they are getting a way of cushioning. After conquering the North Africa during the Carthaginian empires, you remember that before Christ, they discover Africa, a warm continent, a sunny continent with a lot of resources. In fact, they used to call it Al-Qanun, which is a continent of a cradle of humanity. That is where they suspect some historians the name Africa came from. So they saw Africa as an opportunity of getting a way of cushioning themselves from an economic depression at that time. Secondly, it was an expansion of empires, each one of them expressing they having had wars amongst themselves. So it was used, it was called, actually in another term, it was called the race for Africa or partition of Africa. So allow me to mention the process so that you can understand what I'm just about to say. The process they used was 4 terms. Number 1, it was invasion, invading a people. Second was occupation. Third, I hope we're still in contact. Are you still with me?
Yes, I'm there. There was a small lapse. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm losing you.
Sorry.
The third one was colonization. And the fourth one was annexation of African territory by Europeans. These are very powerful terms. One of the writers who wrote after exploring Africa, they discovered Africa had traditional leadership, which managed their economies to the benefit of their people. What you can call it, and if I may borrow the term from the Praetorian University, as they define the philosophy of Africa in leadership and management, they talk about Ubuntu, which guides the African concept of management. That you are me and I am you. That's in Africa. That in Africa, there is no one who is supposed to suffer identity crisis. That every child in African society belongs to the society. And he said, our own culture as European cannot match the African. If they are allowed to be organized, they will be the dominance of the world because there is no beggar and there is no poor. The rich and the poor, in a way, are so synchronized that the society of Africa is so self-beneficiary. And they developed a program. The first program is that as we invade to dominate Africa, we must destroy their traditional leadership. So they found two types of leaders in Africa. One was the leaders with seers of the community. They had a very deep concept, insight of having the capacity to look at things today and see the future. You could term them like prophets. Such were in the community of a Kalenjin community. And that family is the society we know as the family in the Kapkoitalil, for example. There were others also in South Africa, there was in West Africa. One of the things that the Koitalil family was able to tell the community is that I am seeing a white man coming. They saw the railway being built. They saw the white man settling in Kenya and they saw them going back. And after the war, after the scramble for Africa in 1885, 5 years later, the Kalenjin community was the first community in Kenya to resist the white man. And we had a battle, an organized war between 1890s up to 1905 when Koitalel was killed. He was murdered and his head was chopped off and taken to England to study, to understand how come that it looks like it is superior. We were so superior because of the use of our traditional weapons. Because Wazungu would climb on trees and lie in trenches using their guns. But they were surprised that they were hit by our arrows. Do you know why? Because about 200 men would lift the arrows up, shoot them up to the sky, and it begins to rain on them in the caves and on the trees. It brought them down. The only way they could do it was to lure into what you would call an handshake in our modern term between the general and Koitalel at that time. So one policy was to kill the leaders and destroy the leadership, cultural leadership of the peoples of Africa. That was point number one. Point number two was to change their culture and replace with the European culture. Change their food, their clothing, their language, their way of life, change and interpret it. Because of that, they demonized every practice of African culture, including our own. So having said that, and then the others, of course, you can understand economic approach, political approach, they set up territorial and so on, because it was an invading army. It is out of this that Christianity, while they were preaching the gospel, the agreement between the missionaries at that time and the state was one. As you propagate your religion, make sure that these people think like us. They abdicate thinking the way they are. And that is what we were fed. So every practice of Africa related to three important ordinances of our society. One is marriage. Two, rite of passage. And three, enthronement, ceremonies and rituals of leadership. The three of them. So they had to distort. So those who interpreted and they knew English in the first century and they knew Kiswahili, if you know, if I can say it in Kalenjin, you know, to tell the people. So when they were interpreting, what does it mean? And I would like you, and I like the Kalenjin brethren, to read the book by Mr. Anderson, David Anderson. He wrote a missionary with the World Gospel Mission. Today it is Africa Gospel Church of Kenya. Anderson wrote a book, and because being a Christian, he exposed what were the practices of the Kalenjin, including the rite of passages. So there are three things which are very important in our ceremony, and which requires what you call blessings of elders. That blessing of elders is what I called it earlier on, mate, yani mulek. Yeah, you don't sacrifice for it. You don't pour blood for it. It is a sacrifice. Kalenjin, I mean, it is a blessing. Kalenjin, during the blessing, they don't kill. They either use milk, they use either honey, alcohol made from honey, or they use saliva and some type of trees that they used it. Sacrifices are only done when there is a pandemic, for example, and they are used when they are casting out certain spells. Kalenjins don't get blessings from witches. Witches are among the people who are categorized to be the wrong people in society, and they're earmarked for capital punishment culturally. Maiberurei ngecheret among mutchin grokta boruriet ponin in Kalenjin. Sorcerers. Anago chep sogeinik. Biik chebendi sogeiwek ko che sogei korotwo ak mionwo. So ngulek kobunu biik che kikitaban koek bororiet ne boisienywa ko merwoche boisienywa ko yebis. Ko kitengoni biik. They put that family, and that family in Kalenjin is the Talai.
Now, Reverend, so that we can have a perspective of the conversation. Now, I like the way you brought it, and now we are almost getting to what we really want to hear. The question of the Talai community, who is the Talai community? Who is the Talai actually? Who is the Talai? Or even put them. Who are these Talais? The people are going Talais. What were the functions in the structural, the leadership structure in the Nandi community or in the Kalenjin? Because I've had in the Tugenda, in the Kipsigis, they actually they reflect and cut across the community, even in the Maasais. After I've had people saying even in the Maasai communities, who are these Talais, and what was the responsibility of the Talais, and how did they come about? Could you at least give us an history of the Talais?
Because I may not have to tell you the details of the community because it is a community which is a natural society. We don't speak about them as if we are talking about history of people who have extinct. These are people who are alive and they are with us. But let me talk about them from the functional presence in our society. The community of Talai before Christianity came is a clan that is being owned and claimed, as you said, by the Maasai community and the Kalenjin community. The reason why it was a cut across, the Maasai community are our cousins in terms of genealogy and historical relationship. We belong to the same family, and because of historical length of history, the Maasais are our cousins. And also you can see the Somalis, for example, the Tutsis are our distant cousins from a bit, because there are still words that you can get it from across if you study anthropology, which is one of my specialization. I am a social scientist. So the Talai community had two roles in society. Number one, the Talai community were like the prophets of the community of Kalenjin and even the Maasai. They had the responsibility of seeing the future and be able to foretell at that time before Christianity. The second thing, they are the ones who used to bless leadership and men when they are going for war. There are many wars that were blessed by them, and they would actually, because they take time to meditate, to think on behalf of the society, to solve such. And because of that, before Christianity and major religions came to Africa, in Kalenjin community, this was the community that would have the capacity, and they have been given the authority to sanction major leadership decision that the community does. So much that when they speak, no one else is allowed to challenge what they have said, because they have interacted with the needs of the society and they have had time to think about it. What the Talai community could not do, they could not be chiefs and leaders of the community, but they could be the seers and the ones blessing progression of the society in many ways, as you say. I can put it in a nutshell like that. Now, after interacting with Christianity, the Talai community could no longer see in the same way they could see at that time without appreciating the role of Abrahamic faith. And today we have more Christians in this community, and even the elders who are leading the Talai community, most of them are clergy now. And so whereas they have tampered, they are seeing now by accepting the Christian message in their lives, like all of us do, and like our clans do. Not every one of us is fully a Christian. Some of us are sharing even in Islam, others are sharing in tradition and cultural. The first thing is that about seeing, it has now been tampered with the faith. And I could see Reverend Canon Bose today, he has replied to some of the questions that were given. The second thing that was not taken away from the Talai is the right by the community to get their blessings anytime there is a change of leadership or issues that are fundamental in society. They have remained to be the community that would maintain time and say give blessings in terms of blessing the decisions of the community in major issues like leadership. They did so in many years ago during Koitalel time, and they did so about 150 years later when Moi came up and elders spoke and they say bring him to us, and he was also blessed. They also participated in 1916 when they gave one of the major predictions about the coming of the white man and how the leadership of the country will be after they have come. They predicted about leadership from Mount Kenya. They predicted about leadership coming from the middle of Rift Valley. They also predicted about leadership later moving towards the west. And he never saw it coming back. That is, and the rest have continued to be fulfilled. They mention it. During 1963, when we got independence, the hoisting of the flag, Kenyatta invited the elders of this family to come and spit their blessings on the flag. And the old man from the east, from the same community, was invited to Nairobi to do that. And that flag was hoisted on Mount Kenya. It is the one which is there even today, which replaced the white man's flag. So they remain with that, and the community of Kalenjin entrusted to them, the Talai, to be the ones who are blessing what you call in Kalenjin, ngutjin samburtab kandoy natetab Kalenjin. Koigago ngutji, koeng jamjinetab rorietab Kalenjin kwa jumla. So that is their role, and that's what they do.
All right, Robin. So I would want to play a video. It might be a bit long, around 7 minutes, of the events that happened last week. So that I want you to give us your thoughts on the conversation that went on within these elders and family in Talai. Then I want to ask you a couple of questions regarding to this and also regarding the family. But I think for us to make a perspective and for me to give you an opportunity to have something to mule over and digest, I want to play this video. It might be a bit long, kidogo, but we'll listen to it. I hope you don't mind.
Don't worry, I'm there for you.
So just a minute to play, so that at least we can see what to make out of this, out of the conversation. Let's see what to do with it. All right. Reverend, meanwhile, I'm trying to get a video. Please proceed with what you're telling me about the Talai clan as I'm trying to get a video.
Yes, as I have said that, I want to mention something else. I had said
Yes.
I'm going to give you 3 that will help you answer some of the questions. Now, I want to refer you and those of Christians who are listening to me to the book of Acts, chapter 15. Chapter 15 talks about a conference in Jerusalem, which was presided over by James, the half-brother of Jesus. The topic and the issue, the subject matter in that conference was the clash and the interaction of the gospel as carried by the apostles of Jesus Christ to the Gentiles. The principal preachers at that time was Peter and Paul. They were assisted by Barnabas and Silas. Now there was one question that came. Do we convert the Gentiles to become Jews in culture? Then we convert them to Christianity. And they talked about circumcision. Do we make them Jews? And then we make them Christianity? Or Christianity is personal to every individual community? That was the debate. After the discussion, it was concluded. And they said, we agreed with the Holy Spirit and the disciples that let us not put the burden on the Gentiles that we convert them to accept the Jews' culture before accepting Christ. Because Christ is personal to every individual culture in the world. The only thing that needs to be protected as sacred things that cannot be mixed, we deny the Gentiles not to practice. One is the drinking of blood, because there is only one blood honored, and that is the blood of Christ. Two, idolatry, worshiping of an idol, fashioning something and make it a small god that you can worship. And three, the protection of sanctity of marriage. And that was protecting the family. Let us advise the communities that are receiving the gospel of Christ that the irreducible minimum is adultery, cannot be allowed. So the three of them become the issues that were prohibited by the Christian faith. Anything else, which was cultural practices by the people. And I want to give you three examples. One, have you ever known that during the marriage processes, the cultural marital processes is complete in itself? Toski na ile ngiwe goito ngolenjin, everything done is complete. You are able to take your wife that day.
Mm-hmm.
That the ceremony of Christianity in the church is a different ceremony. It is complete in itself also when you are taking vows. But in Kalenjin, when you talk about Jebkonyoik, that's not Christianity. That's culture. When you talk about Muaita, that's culture. When you talk about Jemgabait, that's culture. It has nothing to do with Christ. It is culture of the people. So having finished that, then now that we are Kalenjin Christians, we practice the wedding now because we are honoring Christ. That is number one. Number two, the issue of rite of passage. When Europeans came, one of the things that was conquered is how we initiate our children into adulthood. Society of Kalenjin is regimental. We are planned according to generations, age sets. That is community. It is traditional, it's culture. Why was it wrong? What is wrong with that? That is my age set. What is wrong with it? What is it that is violating in terms of Christian faith? This is what Paul said. When you reach Rome, stay like the Romans. Accept every community in their own cultural view. So the third one, so when we looked at it, and in Emo Community Development Society, one of the things that we addressed was the rite of passage. We had to study Tumtab Kalenjin and review it again. to find what was it that was offensive to Christ, enough to throw it away and call it evil. The final one is blessings, which are given during change of guard in leadership. So it was time for the Kalenjin now. Kogier gole kanam ngo samburtab kandoy natet awim ngalegap kandoy natet collectively as a community. Community na Kalenjin kumay mucha ko survive in chaos. Magitebie ku tupcho se kyok chabagap kulusia. We are a regimental society. We need order. And that order comes from a leadership direction. It was necessary for the Kalenjin to get now. That is why so this one again, that's
that video, friend. I've actually found that video, and that will form that will now form the conversation that you wanted to have. It will now form after this. Allow me to play that video, please.
Absolutely.
Ambaye ni chairman wa Nandi wa Tanzo Reverend James Basi, ambaye ni chairman wa Nandi wa Talai Council of Elders. Talai ni mahali ambaye Wanandi walitenga wanaiboni wa mbele ambaye walipambana na Waingereza mpaka Waingereza wakaweka hawa Kisuisini, mahali ambaye inaitwa Talai Kasusiwa location 26, na tumekaa hapo mpaka wakati wa leo. Kwa hivyo kwa kulingana na ile tarehe 5 ambaye sisi tulikuja kubalisha deputy president, ni continuation ya yale ambayo ilifanyika mbeleni kutoka 1992. Wakalenjin wote 1962 Wakalenjin wote waliandamana wakaenda Kapkatet kule bande wa Kericho, wakatawasa Daniel Moi awe kiongozi wa Kalenjin. Na hivyo Moi aliendelea vizuri baada ya tawaswa 1962 kule Kapkatet, akakuwa mjumbe, akakuwa the chief spokesman, mnenaji mkubwa wa Kalenjin, mpaka wakati aliposhika shukani akashikilia Kenyatta, akawa president wa Republic of Kenya baada ya hayati Kenyatta. Moi akaendelea na hiyo uongozi pamoja na mabasi ambayo alivalishwa na Wakalenjin kule Kapkatet mpaka juzi alipoaga dunia, akawacha hiyo kazi, akamaliza kazi. Kwa hivyo naye mpendwa William Samoei Ruto ambaye ni tribute wa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, ambaye pamoja naye walizungumza wakasikilizana ya kwamba Uhuru ataongoza kwa ile muda wa miaka 10, alafu Ruto aendelee ashikilie Uhuru. Kwa hivyo wakati wa hiyo mwaka wa 2006 kule Eldama Ravine Declaration, wajumbe 14 walikata kauli ya kwamba watamunga mkono William Samoei Ruto awe president 2007. Kwa hivyo wakasikilizana, hakusimama, akawajia mensali. Walenjin pia tarehe 3 mwezi wa 6 2006 katika Eldoret Club, Wakalenjin wote zaidi ya 50,000 pamoja na wajumbe 26 walipalisha yeye mapasi ya uongozi akiwa kiongozi wa Kalenjin. Kutokea wakati huo 2006 mpaka sasa juzi Moi alipotuacha akiwa kiongozi wetu. Basi ni wakati sasa ya succession. Baada ya Moi, sasa juzi tarehe 5 mwezi wa 6 2020, sisi wasee wa Talai wakafisiwa pamoja na wasee wa Nandi Kaburua, wa Nandi pamoja na Wasingishu, tulikaa pamoja na tukavalisha tena mavazi.
I want to put it this way that we had a ceremony on 5th of this month, that is June, pertaining the crowning of our legendary leader, that is William Kipchirchir Samoei Ruto, who has been on a linear direction ever since the Kalenjin community identified him on 19 October 2005, when we were celebrating 100 years of the legendary leader Koitalel Samoei at Nandi Hills. The Kalenjin people and the others saw that Ruto was a shrewd leader who actually convinced the Kalenjin community to move in the direction of persuading the entire community to vote for ODM in 2007. Before that, Ruto had been endorsed as the leader of the entire Kalenjin community after Moi in 2006. And what we did on 5th is something I want to say, that since the Talai community belongs to the Lephitic group of people of Kalenjin community, which is bestowed to keep the blessings of the community, it was paramount for the community to endorse Ruto as their leader.
Wini Gerald Bittok kongalek chikimi kongete akuiwek chok kikisubu achek biikab Kalenjin ko kikibunu mastab Israel ako ndekere Biblia ngalek Biblia tugul chebo tumwek tugul chekebe biikab Kalenjin ko chikibunu kongete Israel ako kebwa akoi emoni Rift Valley. En perurto nebo uongozi kikoitoi kou notok, kiili muren, kitorori muren kondochi bororiet. Kokokiil Arap Ruto oin kikochi tuguk chebo luget tugul kotinygei ak kimila nebo Kalenjin.
What the community of the entire community of Kalenjin wanted us to do, and we have done it. And we want to put it very clear that there is no other leader that will be endorsed again whatsoever apart from His Excellency Dr. William Ruto. That is the legitimate Kalenjin leader who is going to pursue the leadership of this country when he is having the blessings of our community, which is derived from a Talai community.
Let everybody know that the Talai are religious people. I am the chairman of Talai community, and I am Reverend Canon Reverend Passy, and I'm an Anglican since 1953 up to date. Yala ambayo mnasema haya wa nini, hiyo ni yenu, hatujui hiyo, na tunawaombea ninyi Mungu awasamee.
Our work mainly is to keep the blessings. We don't practice sorcery. We don't practice other cunningly devised evils whatsoever. Ours is to keep the blessings. And what we did on 5th was just to give the blessings to His Excellency Ruto, so that he may have the power and the courage and the wisdom to pursue the leadership of this country.
Siku za kisa na mambo ya kisa ni usetani. Unajua sasa kuna hii sheria ya hii ugonjwa ambaye ataigana watu wakutane, na tukajaribu tuwe watu karibu 15 hivi, na tukasema ya kwamba tena tufanye kwa taratibu yetu ni asubuhi hiyo siku kifija, alafu tunaogopa tena ikiwa mchana watu watakuwa wengi sana, na wengine watashikwa na sheria, wengine hawana ile maski, wengine hawajui distance, hawajui mambo kama hiyo. Kwa hivyo tukafanyia asubuhi, tukamaliza saa 2, tulimaliza saa 2:30 kazi hiyo.
3 months since we lost our great hero, that is Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. So at this particular time, there is nothing that bars us from performing any kind of ceremony. You see, it was wrong at that time because our culture does not allow when the weaponry is red. I want you to get it in quotes. When the weaponry is red, you cannot perform any ceremony. That means when somebody dies, you cannot carry out any activity of maybe handing over power. You wait for that period to elapse. And you see, this particular time of 3 months is adequately enough for us to carry out any kind of ceremony whatsoever. So there is nothing wrong that bars us from conducting this ceremony. So we know and we respect our fallen hero, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. So right now, we are having an upcoming or already somebody in position to take leadership. That is Dr. William Ruto. So at this particular time, it is proper. It was proper for us to carry out the ceremony. We could not carry out at that time when the weaponry, I said, was red.
Or anything that we did, and there will be nobody else who will come and give any other blessings. Any other blessings will be just no blessings. That will be null and void. So in English, that's what I can say.
Okay, Reverend, before I come back so that we can continue with the conversation, I'm sure you've watched the video and you've also internalized what these gentlemen are talking about and all the procedure. Before we come back so that we can have that conversation, I would like to appreciate the sponsors of tonight's program, that is D-Square for Meldoret, that is D-Square official wear for Meldoret. Kama unataka nguo ama suti, hata Bishop, wewe kama unataka suti, enda mahali into D-Square. Into D-Square, some young men from Meldoret who are really doing a brilliant job, and I would like to just play one of their adverts so that we can pick up the conversation as we move. So D-Square are specialists in official wear, and they thought it wise to ensure they sponsor the show tonight. So there is the advert.
I have a high preference for As a respectable man, I like to dress to be addressed. I have a high preference for outfits that bring out my confidence. I like to feel stylish, classy, outstanding, and exceptional. That way, I get my business I get to close deals, and I get to super off. D-Square, dress to be addressed.
Okay, so welcome back, Reverend. Also, guys, I'm back. Eh, lagu ni aminga ya, wata ngabuat pa yun na boleh, baga boleh mana?
Ngabuat pa yun. Aminga, mamingo ko rin limbaga, uling ko lang ko to, tapi boys yung. Why?
Oh, Nata. So I'm sure you watched the video. What do you
Yes.
make of this conversation? Just in a nutshell, then I'll ask you the questions. What do you make of the whole conversation? Then I'll go down specifically to the questions.
First of all, it is unfortunate that we have made the people we have entrusted with the responsibility to bless our leaders to come out in defense. That is not right. Because the way they have spoken is that they have tried to explain who they are. Because we and members of our community, due to a diverse interest, we have condemned them. They call them sorcerers, call them witches, and so on. So first thing is that I wish to apologize that we as a community, we have been able to push the people, we have given them responsibility, and it is not us. It is the elders from generations to generations. And because culture is dynamic, our people and even the community of Talai have evolved like any other society. So that's number one. Number two, I agree with them entirely that the blessings released by the Talai community has the sanction of the 12 members of our Commonwealth as a community. It has the blessings and the concurrence of the Kipsigis community. We have the concurrence of the Nandi, concurrence of the Keyo, of the Tugens, with the other, like the communities of Lembus, the Aror in Tugen, Samor in Tugen, and then Marakwet, and then Pogot, and then Tuluapkony, the Sabey, and so on, even Terige and Okie. Now, these are the people, they have our concurrence. So I wish to say that we don't have to convince them, and they don't have to convince us that this is the right thing. The only thing they need to do is whether they are doing it at the right time, when the person they had blessed before has rested. When he has rested, then they have to follow the community where they have gone, and they have given chronology. That for them to bless Moi and give him the Barabanelias of leadership, laid Moi, the Kalenjin community had sat together and accepted that Moi becomes our leader. After
Right.
the two leaders in
so you've actually committed a cultural treason by putting these elders on defense.
Yes, as a community, yes. Whoever has pushed them that, we have committed a cultural treason. And
let me ask you, Bishop.
We need to apologize about that. Yes, we need to apologize about that, because they are not the ones who said it is Ruto. It is us. In the year 2006, the community of Kalenjin were feeling, after the exit of Moi, that there was a leadership vacuum. A conversation started in 1992. To be specific, in 1993, 27th of March, I was among the bishops that visited Moi at home. And we said, Your Excellency, the Lord is speaking to us that your leadership is coming to an end. Whom are you enthroning and you are recommending as the successor of the community? That question gravitated around him for the remaining 10 years up to the year 2002, when he spoke out and said, I'm leaving the leadership of this country in the hands of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So he left mate yake. He's ngulega bara Moi kuma igoji chiage kigoji weritab Jomo.
Okay. I'm just Bishop, and ask is what was the necessity of this ceremony that we just played? Necessity about this ceremony, what necessitated it? What brought it about? Why is it necessary to begin with?
It has always been necessary, because the community, we are part of the political conversation in the country. And politics are so diverse. The community of Kalenjin now, after Moi's exit, they were asking themselves, what next? Who next? To answer that question, the elders from the community of Kalenjin, with their consultation with the community that gives blessings, they had to provide a direction that during this time moving forward, who leads us in the national and local conversation, providing what we call social order. So this is what has motivated. And it started, as I told you, 1992, when the agitation reached the peak of second liberation in Kenya. So by 2002, the government went to the left side of political divide. Kalenjin found themselves in a leadership vacuum, and they were asking themselves, who is going to be our leader? It culminated in the meeting they have just mentioned, that they met in Eldoret, and we had over 50,000 people, all the MPs, and they accepted unanimously that the leader who was proved outstandingly, that is, can lead us. Now it came to the community of Nandi, and it is William Samoei Ruto. From that time, that day, it became a pointer to the community of Talai. Talai does not say who is leading us, but they listen to the community when the community says, this is our leader. So the community identified William Samoei Ruto 2006 and say he's going to be our leader. So much that when he told us, let us go to ODM in 2007, when he led us, the whole community decided that. In 2013, despite the fact that the community of Kalenjin had a conflict with Kikuyus, when he stood up and said, I am asking for us to go to this direction after this, the Kalenjin accepted, because they had submitted themselves to his leadership. The Talai community observed that. And when he came and introduced President Kenyatta to the Talai community, they received the blessings. So today, they were only waiting for one thing, and that is for Mzee's handover. And it was to come in two ways. Either the Kalenjin community goes to him, or he goes to the family of to return, or give the community of Tugans the mantle of leadership and ask them to return it back to the community, to the Nandis, who are the people who blessed and who gave him the four paraphernalias of leadership, called in Kalenjin, Samburtab Kando Inaten. Now that is one way. The second way was for him when he rested. When he rested in the laps, on the laps of the Kalenjin community. Now, the community had the freedom now to decide the direction of the community by identifying who was going to lead them moving forward. And now they needed to give that blessings of leadership to the man the Kalenjin had identified in 2006. So this was necessary. This was important. Now Mzee passed on in the last 3 months, and as they said, a mourning period came, and it was time to identify the leadership. And they did it. This was a better time.
Okay, perfect. So let me ask you, Reverend, in all these conversations from the elders, the Talai elders, and also from you, and I've actually gathered that you were very active, or you are actively involved in the identifications of the succession in terms of community leadership. And Moi features very dominantly from both conversations, from your conversation and also from the conversation of elders. And you've said that you actually had a meeting with Daniel Arap Moi in East Kabarak in regards to the leadership of the community when it was clear that this leadership was coming to an end. And you've said that it's left Anangi Metangulekik, Anangi Ngutchik, Arap Kenyatta. Where, at this point, what is the implications in a situation where Moi has decided to take back the blessings to a different person, not from where it came from? What is the difference between these two blessings? Arap Kenyatta, Arap Moi.
Right.
Agogimite in Kandona Tenovoriet of College in a Kakomet Quitlet. Kotos Kit Petut Nigin Muti Arap Moi Mulega in Kulaga Jagandona Tet in William Marabruto. Anan kingete yata ko ngeti kaberuret na babor na bain kando na tet in Arap Kenyatta agonge mai legi ngutti mulegen Arap Kenyatta uru migai Arap Moi ko lege ko me ko kando na tet ne ba porurgiet na ne ba emet ago in this point negingolole ko porurgiet ab emet. What is the conflict between muleki ki metara Moi ko metaji Arap Kenyatta ak ng'ulek chemeche kekochi arap Ruto ko tos kiit betut nekiyan kole kakoit kekochi bororiet arap Ruto?
Kito nenyolu inai ng'ulek kikoitoi agenge, makikoitoi konyil oeng. Chebo oeng ko kaberuret ne general nekilen iisin chekab tuga, ngokerin bunyo koimen ibor siosabok chebo orng'wong. Lakini ng'ulek chebo kandoinatet ak ingen ile achek ko ki monolithic in our faith. Kikergei eng bitanwek kyok tugul ak bororietab Israel. Kaberuret nekikoito Isaac is one of the examples that we borrow from Judaism. Kokingoberur Jacobo ngoitu Esau kole na werit neo kokakoba berurwokik kobunji Jacobo. Kole kangakas ale inye ara kakoib arap Bomet tu mekomi ara chokomi totolo komayebin ale ombenate kenene kotoretote en Jehova eng ole kaiwendote ole kesike soboni namen oloto. Komanam anyun kaberuret Jacobo inyokoek ne nekisich bororiosiek 12 chebo Israel, ine nekibara bororietab Israel koit chemi betutab rani. Berur kikoito konyil agenge. Number 2, kangikochi ng'ulek arap Moi ko nekinye keteben boiyot from 1992 mzee ibokokchini ngoimon kosis. Kotebe kibor 1995 ko chitab bindanyi kolechi mzee who is your successor? Ingalal Kiingereza chachik. Who is your successor? Ko ki chairman nebo Uasin Gishu. Nekitawalu boiyot ko kikibir kibor. Kikius kibor kabisa ke boror ke pochoi boiyot. Kotatun 2002 kole boiyot arap Moi chito nokochini ng'echeret komamwa chitab Kalenjin komwa weritab Jomo. Ole mi ng'ulekab arap Moi chekikoikochi boisiekab Kalenjin komi ka boiyot Jomo weritab Jomo. Komakibwa anyun kele tagar 2013 komakinomye chokisiek komakile ngeboisie kelewen kele chitab tulwet ko ng'o nekebendi tugul koek arap Jomo itkenye. Arap Jomo ini ko ine netinye ng'ulek chekibo boiyot arap Moi. Kong'et weri betut kisome ng'echeret en Kenya kobarasta komwa kole ng'ulek chuk amu kikokonon boiyot atebe ng'echeret, mamwa boiyot kole atebe ng'echeret akoibe kenyisiek ata 10. Koebata akochi weri, meaning chito neikoito ng'ulek ko arap Jomo. Lakini tiegei ole yoito tum kopchi tugul. Mamwawech kole tun kabek kenyisiek 10 amwoiwok chicho akochini. Kimwa kole tun kabek 10 akochini arabano. Taicheng ole kiba ng'ulekab boiyot.
So ko nguno koboru kole kikowek ng'ulekab boiyot arap Moi kobun arap Jomo.
Kobun arap Jomo. Mami soret age ole kesiktoi. To inyoru ndano ng'ulechotok is ng'ulekab boiyot. Ako kikisom, kikitebe, kikiyokte kandoik konyor inendet. I was part of the conversation between 1992 to the year 2012. Kisome even meetings koek kikelchi biikab Keiyo ichegei chekikocham msee kwo gaa kwo Keiyo akikochi tete kelechi biikab Keiyo kongoi. Lakini kikisom biikab Kalenjin tugul kelechi chomwech kebwa gaa komakinyoru boroindo kot kolil boiyot. Lakini akot ndakikakinyoru boroindo ko kimatokotinye boiyot ng'ulek cheikoitoi akot cheikochi lakwenyi amu ng'alekab kandoinatet mami. Kiikochin werinyi chebo kondi, lakini nebo kandoinatet ko kiek werinyi arap Jomo nekikochi berurto.
So let me ask you, Reverend. So where does there's a serious paradox and there's a serious dilemma for the community. Where does that put the community in an event that this guy chooses to take the matter elsewhere? What happens? Where does it put the community?
Meko sikyin kokoito. Kit neikoito makalejin kikoito berur konyil agenge. You are getting my argument. Akikoitoi berur koketou ana ikoitoi let. Kokingotoi arap Jomo kandoinatet kokoito ngulek. Akongen chitugul. Akot biik chebo gaa, olimbo gaa biikab tulwet, komwoe kole makiweche let amune? Amu kimwoiwech kole chechuk 10 ak chebo ng'o? Ak chebo nin 10. Kokoitoetab ngulek comes from conversion. Amu nging'ololi kobisto ngulek.
All right, so let me ask you, Bona Reverend, what is the relationship between this blessing from Moi and the blessing of the community? Does it mean that there's a very serious, there's a kind of an intertwining relationship between the blessings of the leadership of the country and the leadership of the community? What is the relationship? Uhuru Kenyatta is not a part of the Kalenjin community. So where does it put the community in this sense? What is the relationship? And is the community justified to declare their own leader the way they've done today?
Number one, ngulega boyo kokochin chito nekacham. Kekas notok. Imuch koberur lakwet age akometo chechik. Akot kango komangu tiseinatet eng korikab tisik chekibo tai. Komaitany tiseinatet kwekeny kot indet ole kisolu chito nekibo. So it is possible. Komanda kandoinatet nebo bororiet ak kwo sang. What usually happens ngokoito boyo ngulek chi koba sang, kowekse lagokchik ngot ko mawegu bichoto ngulek, kowekse lagokchik konyamnyumitu koek kiboitinikab ole kaba ngulekab boyo. Anan komong ngelelnotet sokomong piretab kei ak toiyet. You can see kingokesuge Solomon komong iketab kei nebo lakwetab koin ak lakwetab ko. Amu kinget lakwetab ko wasit Jeroboam kotebe kotigonet murenik kola namda ano biik. Kelechi kibire kon kirokto kityo nechabai. Bire bororiet kirokto netinye tagolik. Ak inyilen oeng birtoetab kei nebo emet. Kiririo biik netya. So kobutok bororietab Israel. So komong the Northern Kingdom ak Southern Kingdom. This is how yokochunjun ngulek komanam oret. So kingo kakikoch Arap Kenyatta, kokon Arap Kenyatta ngulek maib koba oldage. Kaib kobwa Kalenjin kokeny. And it went through that. Number two, are we justified to say kakikochi chichitok? Yes, there are two things that makes it justified. Number one, kotomo koba Arap Kenyatta tuwai president nenyo kokiisip konget Kalenjin kole kandoindet nywa ko William Samoei Arap Ruto in sports club. That is point number one. Point number two, ngap kakwa Arap Kenyatta kochengwe chorwenyi nemache kosom kura tuwai. Whether by coincidence or design, komutu boyot komutu boyot murenet nekikoch Arap Moi ngulek chebo kandoinatet. Bas, koneitu konget weri kobarasta inegei. Mami chi nekiyach. Makiyach Kalenjin kelechi konech ngulekcho. Kingalal kityo. Ngo kilechin Jehova ikoite, ngo kimwau ne, ngo kikalya kotonon inegei kole kakonu ngulekchu. Ale oye awendi kenyisiek ata 10 kochun alak akochi kai. So this is the second reason neka justifying kole Kalenjin this is our leader. Anything else ko second thought, yani kabwatet nebo oeng, which is political expediency. Ngo ni mamache kandoina. Ndenyoru mureret inye ikomoni mureret ko ibwati ile kinyege chito bendo nekere itondab lakwanatak. Kaga tos mamache konde bor ngwong. Gomberipkei iberberitu kitikin kole ho kotako ke itebe agel ele kamandae biik. So actually, we have systematically progressed towards that. The first one was 2006, a gap of about almost 20 years. We have come back again. 14 years, we have come back again when two things have happened. One, Kogomuny, Samburtap Kolenjin. That is why we could not do it when Moi was alive, because Magicheng Ngulega Porurji Negingutin Samburtap Kolenjin, Amugito Gomichi Tanetinya Ngulechata. Never Kolenjin. Kongap Kogomuny, Kogonu, Kelega Gomunji, Tanogotinye, then Goyatat Porurje. So we cannot allow it was time. Then number three, Ogago convenient, Amoga Itoria never we made. Negiga Muti, Komagol Chichitawara. Anything else? Anything else?
So I think that answers my question. Now that was a question of how did they arrive at actually deciding that we're going to crown the DP. So from your answers, and I like the way you put it, is that it somehow creates a very consistent conversation.
Correct.
So that answers the question I wanted to ask next. Now there's a dilemma. When Mzee Moi died, and during the burial, there was a ceremony that happened, and there was a rungu that was added over to Gideon Moi. Is it the same rungu that had been given to Baba Moi, to Mzee Moi? What is the significance in terms of leadership of the community?
One is that the ceremony is not cultural ceremony. It was a family ceremony. Amugia chike tum kapchep karasi chege. Mamichi ne baburur negi tum. Mamichi ne bagalenji neginyo tum tap kupchi. Kite begen lagoga bara mo goleri be ngogirop tababa. Kolegi kochin wedi ne mingin no kocham gumiok poyot. Lakini mommy kiro boyo nebo Talai negi ceremony. Kiro boy sega kota miot kogimete. Now that was a family management. Keleri bengo kirokta boyot. Kirokta burur kallegon lenchin maya chinge jitu. Me go chinige kirokta. Weri no tupche ne kyoreri ga meta genge. Ago rumae tagenge. Ago bo surumpe tagenge. Kongo go ne utap tai, kogo chi utap katam, ko e unegap chijok. Kwa hivyo geche getumba. Magitinya ngal. Matinya go lenjin ngal. Ki ngalegap kupchi. Malyon ne boeng ko gang mwaborye tap Talai nege ko sengune gole. Kito go birire ngarik. Kitom kwa chito gererit. Ko magyo e kondi. Ago tugap chichot ago magrobe. Kotom go tebi ngwen gomye engole wendi. Kwa hivyo traditionally what happened at that time has no bearing in the long-term blessings in leadership. It is not culturally recognized as an action and as an ordinance of the community. Nge unot ko got ko ingwong. Mendi gon kuma wagererit. Machame go lega Kolenjin na got puch ko gamo gumigan do inate. Ko ge konor boyot ko muny boyot age gan go tebi ko tatunge gursas ke longe wegisie kenya ga tuguk somok embe tutap chai. Number one, ke soji tuguk karik che giba boyot konyor go tililet ke le chiche boisie ko iset. Number two, ke yaktabe senwo che giba gai ago yogu bik che giyokse. Number three, kepcheita tuguk che giba boyot ke le ribe ngone ebe ngona no kigo chine gigo le ne boyot. So it is done later. Koga go back morning, ago go back direct, ago go back kagon cham nyugonye kotach chita negi gondo. So that you don't do it on that day. So whether or not you are talking about leadership, but culturally, an association and practices of people, Kalenjin people, you don't do the transfer of anything at the parial time. It is not done. So we think what was being done at that time, during this time. So we want to believe that the mzee kariga boyot kogiginde unaga werita boyot negigichomja that day. So goroborori tugul gele myano tuguga boyot. But it had nothing to do with the leadership. Never big up college.
All right. Now, on that sense, again, I want to ask another question that have been really going around in terms of the instruments of power. The instruments of power, you've said, have been given to Daniel Moi. Ago kamajate bole tos grokto anan grungu ni ko tabi tuna to nikinya nikikoji boisiek anan mi karik alak che miuya.
Kikikoji manotok nitok kisakan nekokikoitoi ko pakeldetab Elliot. This was done later. It
Ivory.
was something like Ivory. It was done from Ivory. In fact, that is the second generation Ivory. There was another one. Then boy. Krokta nekikikochi, krokwegoeng chekikikochi. Ak tun kenyekikochi krokta nekibo mwisho nekibo mkwachit nekikikochi enga. Kinyekitororchi. Kikimitu yonoto. Because there are two ways of having it, and I've said it in my introduction. Yani, kililda boyot karik chekikikochi. Kokingolilda boyot, kubunu boyot oret nebo bororiet agenge en bororiosekab tuget. Kibunu Samor, bunu bororietab tuget. Kongolilda boyot tuguk komapkerebe amu kiruto. It is the responsibility nebo bororiot notok kocheng karik chekerge ak chotok kotil ketit nekibo ketit nekikakitillo ako kocher ngoriet nekibo ngoriet nekikakikon ako sakan ngotiot nekikakichop nekibat kenye asikewekta kwa ole kibunu ngulek. Kingeketu teta kotun kewektoen teta. So in this case kakamwa ale either koweku inegei kokait betut nekometo anan kolildo samburto nebo kandoinatet komapkerebe amu chito ngalek en kalenjin kongolildo chito tuguk komakeweche tugukchi kepkecheng chito responsible bororietab tugen, for example, to return the paraphernalias back to the Talai community, for the community of Kalenjin to progress. Amu, we are not a monarch. We are a community of consensus. So, it was a gaira, ko ingur wachi goin, ko ingur wachi goin.
Okay, that was good. That was a very good explanation. Now, in the ceremony that was done in Kapsisijwa, wiki nito, kokawit krokta korana kokikoji William Samuel Arap Ruto. Ako mi krokta ni kele kongeting. I want us just to give us a quick comparison between the two instruments that have been given to William Ruto and an instrument that has remained somehow with the Moi family. How do you draw the comparisons and actually giving a bearing of the community? How should the community look at the two instruments? In your opinion.
Kiwalunen gele. Tosne, what is the definition neba samburta kandoinatet en Kalenjin? So notago ngotiot, yani the hood nagin the meditio. Ak sambut, ak rungut, ak rokta. There are four. Kikitesin ngecheret ak rotwetab suwe. Koyoto murenet chito. Yakakikoch kandoinatet nebo rokta. So that is the first question. What is it? The second question is what is it made of? Ambunda wendi kandoindet nekakikoch kiyotok ako tal bunik akorwach koteken to a far country. Will the society remain without paraphernalias of leadership, or it can be much? So that is the first question that answers that is the first issue that answers your question. Kingolilda ko moikoito boyot kokochi bororiet kole nenyo tekistanyo. But that does not mean kaitonon bororiet ko moikoito ngule. So the second thing is ye makon chito nekikikonin koyoche ngo. That is why en Kalenjin ngobar chichi komakwe tuga chekilipanen chichotok anan chekiwektoen chichotok inegei. Kwe bororiet nebunu, kot nebunu. So koi koyumgei oranatak ngokab melilek anan ko biikab Talai anan ko oret ngoro koumgei tugul ako responsible in paying back the community. So that also goes for paraphernalias. Ngete bororiet nekibo chichitok kokon karik chekergei ak chotok kowekta koba biik chekikakon karik chekergei ak chekikakikon eng tai. So that is the relationship is the identity of the paraphernalias of leadership, and the second is the responsibility of the larger community that hosts and where the leader who died while in office or while having those paraphernalias with him. Instruments, yes, instruments, that's the right word. Instruments of leadership. So the community has the power to bless a new tree. Mugoil guyanda, guyanda nelel, agel.
Okay, that's good. So I want to combine two questions because I'm sure I think I've also kept you for a long time.
Don't worry.
I hope I'm not keeping you for too long because I actually realized that our fans are streaming in big time as we are thinking we are going to close. They're even coming up more.
Yeah.
So I want to combine two questions for you, or actually separate them. First of all, I want to ask, there are claims of credibility of the elders that perform the ritual in Kapsisingwa. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, credibility is explained on two ways. One is that the Council of Elders, they are
saying that those ones who did the ceremony are fake, and they are the ones who are going to give all the instruments and stuff. So I don't know where that puts us. Agugu Ivoya, as an elder who has been in the process since the 1990s, I'm really pretty sure that you understand, as much as you know the Talai yourself, you have immense knowledge in the structure of the Talai community. Akpiju kollegarat rane yen gando natet ko berur. Kutus ni alage amuka gil ka ko bitalaga jaga kolle in biki kamite ko kafek agle jaga chenyo ko chebek tumdo.
Well, in Kalenjin ko kikas ko mo kolle motiren ko bagol agoya tum ko solda.
Right.
Kikas notagis.
Yeah.
Number 2, kagile magitono ni motiria go motirise engwenu tatu. Whether you think it was not the right one or the right one, kotago giwa tumdab nande, akwam gorude yuegab nande, kometinye qualification to create credibility. Amu imuchi nyoginye akomune nalak. Koiga gondo ne bor ngong akoyai tumdo. Kemwo en Kalenjin kele motiren kobogol akosuldoi.
Akwai tumgo solda.
Akoyai tumgo solda. Kongo kongas chebo canon pase akoe kichek chekaiberur William. Kome komi ngulek alak chetokobunu Talai akondabun Talai alak chebunu tabanyo ko chechengei kityo kotech yoityok toiyet eng kwenutab biik. Mache ibu kibagenge nebo Kalenjin. So number 3, mwoe Kalenjin kole luk ko nebo tai, luget ko nebo tai. Mongen kokenam notok amu it is Kalenjin
kanamge kagure in tang twista nanglen nang yani kabit repetition about only. See, like emphasis, is it being emphasized or it is being given another meaning? So maybe you can break that down for us.
It is just an emphasis. Kagile luget ko nebo tai. In other words, the first idea is the correct one. Always. In Kalenjin, kale kabwatutiet ak yautiet nebo tai ko notok neisuldoi.
So koboru kole tumik age netai ko noton nekakwo. Ngoti kobwa talaek chebo kapturugat anan ko chubo Laikipia angot Arap Kebene anan ko talaek chebo Manyei chebunu Lemoru kotokos akole kait tum kolchi tum age komakosuldoi.
Ko kabitoris. Kabitor tumdo. Ako bitorgei.
So amache ateben ni Bishop. Ko buno no ngalejo, where is these things coming from? This conversation again me be fake and me te be kotalion. Where is it coming from? Where do you think it is coming from? Those me be go me dagam ko samul sugo mongetos ko kondoita ko kwak tumda those me taris ko le me ko mingeti le me ko jor tum ngale ngeti ko kwatin kwat.
Yes,
Ngalala in depth in terms of the community.
Yes.
Gap commis ne
Wait,
gap keras ke le wendi tumin mure weri gap kabin apka Kosgei. Ko kasa jeju.
Oi.
Ile ma jaso ka batum. Ko ngen golle bendi tum tarik somok arab tamana geng.
Oi.
Gusige nget. Ya tum.
Tarik ha. Oi.
Mi jindele na those mi ngala juja ma jatte na those ne funo ngala ju gele nen. O maybe poisik jo afa kana ngale puno ngale jo
kamwale kandoinatet ko in ko mabajichak kandoinatet ko kerga mureret na komo eng tumdo kotom gi koito ngulek ko chang sanik kotom gil mureret ko chang sanik kotom gi mut mureret ko chang sanik amu chang okot lomik che mache kochor ko kuya kemwa ile manachi ko komi chi akine nekotetei nekomakchingei tumi lakini kokiwal tarikit amanai ko ineteni kochirchir kosib kong'ete lagok ane katebe kole koto yumi terenik koto kanye kamama koitu
kotom kobityo mermerek
kaikai kiplengwet neking'etin kale king'etin kinyor logoek koruryo kochulchi kolen kochulchi konwakit kolen kochulchi konwakit kole tu kamaruryo ekatugul ngalek chu kimwoe kele alechu ko fake mami chi nebo kalenjin ne fake kaptuiyoni komi rani anan kaberureni ng'ulecho kikoitoi ko komi Council of Elders chebo Nandi Kaburwo che talayek ko members apart from being talayek yenyewe komi kandoikab Nandi chekekuren Nandi Kaburwo ko ngot komi kandoikab Nandi Kaburwo ko chiche imwoe ile fake ilen fake simutyi ng'o amu kang'et talayek kolechi Nandi Kaburwo omutwech kandoindoni keng'utyi kangwendi yundok ko kemuti nandiek chekekuren Nandi Kaburwo ko makitinye Nandi Kaburwo oeng kitinye agenge che chotok ko members chebo kotab Miot en Kalenjin kwa jumla. It makes it legitimate. Ara ndenyo kinyo imutwech weritab Kabanum ak iberur en Laikipia ana iberur en ano ko ngetar imutyi ngo amemutyini kotab Miot Kalenjin kwa agenge mi Council of Elders chebo Kipsigis kotuyechin kotab Miot mi Council of Elders chebo Nandi kekuren Nandi Kaburwo kotuyechin kotab Miot kitinye Lembus Council of Elders kotuyechin kotab Miot kitinye big chebo Keyo kitinye chebo Markwete kitinye chebo Pokot and so on amu komanda nguno bogotindet nekoindochin Council of Elders nebo kotab Miot. So what legitimizes what has been done is the presence of the Nandi Kaburwa on behalf of Kotab Miot in Kalenjin as a whole. Now, when they have performed that ceremony, komabetyin boror age tugul chi neibu kabwatutiet neter ak neibwoti bororiet. But you ask yourself, kalya imoche ibitorgei? Kalya imoche irich tumdo kotetoi? Kalya imoche ing'eregei ng'elyeptab boror? So abwati ale kongalal ako kokas response nebo kandoikab kotab miyoteng tugen kokongalal kole yekakotwegu Talai komekomi chi age netokotinye ng'olyo komatwegu Talai konyil oeng ngot kobit Talaiyekab boisiecheb Talai chemwoe kole chemoche kobitor chebo ornywa ako kenter chebo ornywa komache koyochi kito nekikure bitoret en samburto ak tekisto nekikochi bororietab Talai. Ngobesio Talai ko kakonam kolechi biikab Kalenjin ng'ulek chekiokonech ak kaberuret nekiokonech ak chomchinet nekiochomwech kekonu berutab Kalenjin ko kaketiekyi ng'weny. It will be working against them. Ngot konyere ng'ulek chwa kotiekyi ng'weny komekomi ng'ulek alak chebo kap Samoei chebo kap Koitalel chetokotoche biikab Kalenjin amu kakobitor ng'ulek kwak icheket. So somenyu angot kokose kobun tugoni somenyu ngokonyitkei icheket kakondo nebo ornywa koyai tumdo komwa kole motiren ko bokol akoyoe tum kosulda koyam eng yotok kotebi chito nekamokyin chi nekakotobenchi Jehova nekonu kandoinatet at the right time. Makirebei ng'ulek ko makirebe. Imuch ireb kandoinatet lakini makirebe ng'ulek. Ng'ulek kekonin amu kaiyebet. Amu ngireb kowalak koek chubet. Ko ngitach koek kaberuret.
Karimwa kakimikitu ng'alechoto kabisa. So ameche ateb anyun amu kaichop kacham ole kaimwaite ng'ololchi Talai. Amu kakobit ko biik alak chekile koboto chekoboldos ko cheboto Talai ko kaimwa ile kotoiste kototau kuyo kobirgei ngo ko kaotewer ng'ulek chekikono boryet amu kaimwa ile ng'ulechu komelen bo kapchi bo kaberuret ak ng'utchinetab bororiet. Ele mongile ndai Talaindet nguno arap Kosgei komakilen cheko ng'ulek kelen personal property cheng'utchinigei ak ng'utchini lagok.
Right.
So I like the way you put it. So what are the chances that we might have another blessing ceremony going on with another person with another man part of the community? What are the chances?
Blessings ko ngone siaberur. Lakini blessings
kamwa in reverend amu kamwa ji ingen kama boisiek one of the old men, actually all the old men chekang'alal eng tumdo nekoke kakomwa kole makomi tum age anan mami ng'utchinet age nebo ng'ulek, and then there is no ceremony whatsoever. It was actually conditional. It's not an open statement.
Absolutely.
It's a very conditional statement.
Absolutely.
That they're saying that there's going to be not, and there's never going to be another ceremony to endorse another leader that will say we are putting on the Kalenjin community. And again, there are conflicts that are coming. What are the chances that we might have someone else? Mutai komang tarisiyo ju agole kopwai tumage. What are the chances that this thing can happen? And antos konyit biju lenin tarisiyo ju tosi agole kakosir tumda ogen tumda nebo kinyino.
Abwati ale makiwalu kele tos toret ingelelnatetab ingelelyo komengelel amu ingelelnatet ko choice. Kabwati ale ng'olyo nekikonu koni. Ngot ko itoloindet ak ichome Talaiek kakonok boroindo biikab Kalenjin kokeny kole kokebata waset nekikiwas Talaiek from 1905 kokamne Koitalel ak iser Talaiek koba kekwere kinde koba Awasi koba alak Central koba alak ak keus Talaiek ne nguno kesome kele mache agenge en biik chekichengyin imanda mat kobitorgei Talai ngokonyit Talaindet nemi Talai Kebia Talaiek chemi Kapsusiywo kokonyit Talaiek chemi Kipsigis Talaiek chemi Kapsisiywo kokonyit Talaiek chemi sang chebo emoni kokonyit Talaiek chemi gaa wakijiheshimu ngot ko konyitkei konyoru tegistab kolenjin eng olin kibendi. Lakini ngot kowech samburutab kandoinatet ak ng'ulekwak akotyekchi ng'wony kolen kolenjin kalya ityekchi ng'wony kaberuret nekaicheru. Mamache aboisie ng'olyon nenyigis. Mi ng'olyon nekeboisien eng kolenjin nenyigis mamache aboisie. Kol simanyor kirwoget. Kole ngot komache kotegiskei ko bororiet komat kobit alak chekaba taban ako bitor. Kole ngondochi kolenjin akondochi talaiyek kolekab kolenjin kakile motiren kobokol akoyoe tum kosulda. Menyoni kakutuny tumdo ibukte motiryot netesetai. Maiyanat eng kolenjin. Ameitononi tumdo kwendi akiste motiryot eng kwen. Acha yekakomong kemwa kityo motiren kobokol. Akot ndakengen kiy itoret kityo koyoti motirnotonoto. So maingen inye komakiba kotatumurur tumdo. Ng'olyon nebo aeng. Yautiet age tugul nebitorgei biik komong'u consequence. Either kobuto kolenjin akowechok because kakol ingelenotet sikobesyo. Kasokochunchun kaberuretab samburutab Israel koyukoru ng'omutiotab Israel nekikure Solomon. Komong kasubikab Rehoboam ak Jeroboam. Age ko usindetab Israel ko age ko nekimwecho kibutok Israel akorekto. Ko ingowek bororiet amakonyit ng'ulekwak eng kandoinatet ko weakenigei. So it is not only talaiyek che weakened, but they themselves as a community, they will weaken themselves. Is that a choice we want to make? Kingebwane kokamanda boyot Arap ko kiobote biik che kiosom biikab kolenjin aleji otige kou teret. Oisiungei kou bai chelelach. Amu kot age tugul nekibesyo. You don't want to inherit a Kalenjin which is dismembered. You want to have a Kalenjin that is solid and that will make you have respect and dignity in the national conversation. Ingemoni. Lakini ngomache oterage kuimanek ore ng'ulekwok. Lakini ngimache itonon ak iegu chi nesobei ikonyin ng'ulekab nebo ng'wong. Yekakomwa bororietab kolenjin 2006 kokiyumgei. Mi biik akot chekimite tai atkinye, but because there was some political differences, ko politics ko walaksei.
Kakibet video dong reverend, do neketwa waya.
Aja, mangen ale kang'etin ara ng'etin keposen kidogo. I think I'm losing power.
No, just I think it just
let me
power.
Yeah, go on power. Let me enhance.
As you are getting the power, let me run that one. So anyway, guys, as Bishop is trying to get his power on, we are going to recognize again our sponsors who are this square official wear in Eldoret. Kama unataka suti, you can always walk into this square in Eldoret. So thank you so much, this square, for finding it an honor to have us tonight to sponsor our show tonight. So we appreciate you. Kama mtu unataka suti, tafadhali head into this one.
As a respectable man, I like to dress to be addressed. I have a high preference for outfits that bring out my confidence. I like to feel stylish, classy, outstanding, and exceptional. That way, I get my business right. I get to close deals, and I get to super off. D-square, dress to be addressed. As a respectable man, I like to dress to be addressed.
Wait.
Karibu kogen. Yemwa ngolyo.
Wait, kanotang
Yemwa jini ke Talai.
Hey, kale chini Talai again. Yes, yotok. Tumto nako kaya Talai komat korek Talai kala. Ako kalenjin komat kibege. Sige baisyen baraini ke weekenden gay. We better strong. The Solomonic decision giba lakwet. Igile jinja bioset kan gebar. Kole gebar lakwan yamu wa kagimoyo gele nanyo. So ko malaga ko tinye lakwet ako sabi
we.
Kosir gebar. So the Solomonic wisdom must come at this moment. At that boror gosir chichak. Mungu gosir boror. Ako boror ye gosir chita agenge. So you are not more important than the community. Yeah, none of us. So the community is more important than all of us. So the bigger picture, and that is Somet. Nigga Engomingin gay. Kele Amorangebut gay, who give up college.
Elemegan get terge ko maniata.
Gabesa, Makitera women.
So I'm going to play the next video as we had almost closing up the conversation. And after the video is about 40 seconds. Then I can ask you a question that you're going to expound on. And I see there's a lot of people asking the same thing, and it was actually a point of contention. So there it is.
We are religious people. We are a religious community. Let everybody know that. The Talai are religious people. I am the chairman of the Talai community. And I am Reverend Canon Reverend Pasi. And I'm an Anglican since 1953. Up to date. Yala ambaye mnasema haya wanini hiyo ni yenu, hatujui hiyo na tunawaambia ninyi Mungu awasamee.
Okay, Reverend. I think you've about the I think you've heard what the holy man has said. And there was the question of, and he has come out and said, there are people have said that he has insisted that we are actually religious people. And there's a question I wanted to ask you, Reverend, because I saw a lot of attacks that were directed at the DP. They were asking him, every day you are saying you are a Christian, and you have been calling the other guy a Muganga. They actually translated, or actually they interpreted the act of the cultural activity, or actually the ceremony that happened, as a form of witchcraft. And they have been using it against the DP and saying that you've been saying that you are a Christian, you've been saying that you don't associate with traditional ways of doing things. And I've seen also Muse, I think that is Muse Basi, he has come out very clearly and said that we are a religious people. The Talai people are not witches. We are a religious people. How do you correlate Christianity and culture? What is the relation between Christianity and culture, in your own opinion? And was this right in the eyes of a Christian? That the DP is, if you always know him as a Christian. Was this right? Was the ceremony right? And what is the relationship between culture and Christianity, Reverend?
First of all, I want to refer to the comment by the Reverend that in Kalenjin tradition, you don't seek blessings from witches. Matinyangulek ponik akifsage ini kay goita matinyangul. Kwa hivyo, you don't look for blessings from the witches. It is culturally an offense. And I said from the beginning of my talk, such people are condemned in our culture. So what the DP went there is to get what we call blessings of the community. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya is not a church elder that he was being enthroned to become a priest in the church. But he was seeking the permission, he was getting the recognition that he is leading a society, which is not, it is a community with diversity. But there is only one common thing. It is a cultural community with an identity. So I have begun by saying what people call traditional and cultural are traditional practices which are standard. It's not against anyone. And I gave the example of marriage, for example. Kalia iwe ko ito. Agigoite jeb ko niyo agui Christian in it. Toast to jui goite jeb ko niyo go ba nitwage. That is not sorcery. So there are sections of a culture that is being, which becomes the vehicle of the gospel for the community to access. So we don't have to turn Kalenjins as in Christianic. We are Kalenjin Christians. And what makes us Kalenjin is our language, is our social order, how we appreciate leadership, how we appreciate marriage, and rite of passage and leadership of the community. So the divination and our presupposition about rights and wrong are defined by our cultural and traditional practices. Now, I referred again to the book of Acts chapter 15 for Christians. For Christians, my brother, it is for Christians. Mm-hmm. And the Christian is that what is it in any culture that becomes offensive? There are only three. The others are contextual. So what the Deputy President has been referring to as a Christian on the issue of consulting mediums and witches are the people who themselves don't believe in God, and they are taking upon themselves the authority as a doctor alone. It is not a collection. We are talking about a council of elders. We are not talking about a person who is seated in a corner and who has the authority like a god with divination to predict when you are coming tomorrow. So when you talk about a witch, a sorcerer, a diviner, you're talking about an individual who has divine powers to predict your future. The Talai community is not like that. It is a collective responsibility of a council who have been given blessings by the community to release blessings on their behalf. It is like designating a judge, for example. When a judge is the one presiding an oath taking in Western civilization, that I, Bishop Jackson Kipkemboi Kosgei, take a solemn oath. Somebody else is carrying out that. That person has been given a collective mandate by the society, communally, that you are a priest or you are a judge, you are the oath giver. The community of Talai has been given that sanction by the community of Kalenjin. But there is no one man like that bishop, that reverend, that canon. He's not a diviner seated in a corner. He called the council. So Oberur Talai and Oreta Talai. So they did it collectively. They talked about a council. And he mentioned, I am the chairman. He's a chairman of a group. But a sorcerer, a diviner, a witch doctor is an individual who claims divine powers to solve your problem as a person. He releases a spell on you. And he says, I'm going to curse your own enemies. So this one, ko ngelyeptab boror. Yani it is a collective resolve of the society. Kele yekokekonin, we submit to ourselves through you, that when you declare it on our behalf, that nguleju koganamkai. So it was given to a certain family. Negigagitengan. Kimi bi emperor komi bi ganyeloing. Mi bi kegegure gipsororo. Pi kegiba isye, they are mercenaries. Kipsororo kobi kegiya muma. They are useful in days of evil. These people, guys, in your Guchubis, that is Broriet, that college, maybe Kegure Sororo, Jay Sororta. Casting my way, Tamirwagi, Kachen, on behalf of Broriet, make it an instarotaga, we made Kojiko Samis, who we eat yet away seeing in the Gigasanji. You can say, La Quamani Fogere. Amu, the Sororo. So go meet Chita, I go maybe Chegigagi Taban, Chegiba Bore. Pichuko pi ketililen chegi tengan bigap kolenjin so be legorose kwa niaba yao so goitoy ngaliap tangwang ko goitangule on behalf of the community. So it is a resolve and declaration of the society that these are the people who gives out blessings. That is how it is. If you don't have such people in your society, then you lack identity and you belong to nothing. People, you are suffering identity crisis. So these people have said, Yegi goitoi ngulekyo pororietab Talai. Ko chegimi teraini, kumage tiege gimnatosiek chegiboboisiek chegibotai kotom ngaliatab Jehovah. We want to release the blessings now. Kotorete Jehovah. Nebo gipsengwet, which is Abrahamic promises. Negilaberuri bororiosiek, yeboteberuriose jota. So now, as Christian elders, they are releasing on behalf of the community of the Kalenjin. It is a privilege for us that they are practicing our culture in the context of Christian light. This way, we need to make a choice to understand them. To condemn them as sorcerers is to open a room to illegitimize them. Kigalia magebwa. Yegiginye giberuri gigoitoi ngule gigochin samburta koname aramo. Kilia mangalalbi. Ako gimita boisiek chegiboto bishop aram nyege. Kimi gondoikap kanisa tegiechen. Kilia mamwagi. Because the contextualization of our process. So ourselves, due to the freedom and democratic space where we can debate anything, in the age of blockers, we are even blocking our own sacrosanct things that can unite us and keep us as a community. Ngot ko magigonyit ngulek chogo gibigap kolenjin ke mache sige gojit ne.
Kebetye. Ibinda na betate. Ako kita ama teben kita narubay bishop. Ama jimwa ngoliyo ngiyata because kagiri gemwa in a very deep way, and I could actually feel it that you are speaking from a point of guidance and as an elder. Piju mwa gulimbo surek in oret aproriet legi poriet ap Kalenjin. Kotos kotele ne piju.
I think these are people, they are victims of the mentality, Nigiba new imperialism, where the scramble for Africa invaded in our own cultures. And one of the things that were overthrown was the cultures of our people. And the best thing to do it, give them a bad name. So, Kogingo Gonjumbego le cultures, big up Kalenjin, big up Africa, demonic. That is why they paint Satan as black. This is what is still haunting us, because they believe that an African belongs to a lesser species in the human family. I was reading what one of the leading lawyers in Kalenjin, Donald Kipkorir. I can't comprehend. I can't comprehend. When you go to the Somanat Kapisa, Merkwete were among the brilliant lawyers in this country. Kogurebi gap Talai, Kolebonik. Really, we as leaders, the Bunu community, we feel that our professionals becomes insensitive and undermine their own people. The question whether you don't like, it is not a question of who is being blessed or who, it is about us as a community, what we are doing in terms of leadership management. That's it. You may not like it.
It's institution.
We don't know why you hate it.
All of those gizir I'm black.
Notwithstanding who and from which family, when the spirit of time has created an opportunity for him, we are talking about the person who is second in command in this country. It's not an ordinary person. He's the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Bishop Kosgei could be biased. The reason why I appear biased is that I'm guided by the principle of Christian faith. Authority that kai gotom go deputy president go to alen ongo moya mureret nemo gana mureret kona lakini ninguno is the second in command kasi gigochara moy samburto ko muga ko namgei akandoindet ab emet. It doesn't matter what happens in the middle. What happens in the middle?
Bishop. Nige na ke mo ka ko in ulagilen kipindi cha lala salama. Amete ke mwangal. Nige ni gitu namo le awaka ko sa ke mo ile buriet up Kalenjin ko it's regimental. There's a way it operates in itself.
Yes.
Ago it is almost a community that is mono in the way it structures its leadership.
Right.
Au megine kiate ba megine kiate bra ne ginye kalia kang wani it kay gweri tap ko take. Di torore ko to le mo ay le bonik anan kibusure piki gi torore ko take. Ate ba mu kyo gere le megine kwagas ko mo kwagas ko mi biki ko in tokol ko kete ko le bigi ko mi biki mo ko le na da ngalega buriet fulan ko magat ko ngala le bur bi ki burio no tan tun ju jota gile ni gere rammo ko gitu genin rammo.
Yes.
Ago kindoji ramoy buriet ap Kalenjin ingenyishek kigisir moy bi ko len tamagang man laggen sir tasom amu
ago
tamagen namda alega presidency so amu tamay president ko gi dojin to buriet ap Kalenjin ku yew ran William Marabuta ago magas chini gi kole ngagi bit ki mite bik sene gi baldos gi wongon jin mare gi wongon ngo bik sene ju gi tinyarane ko gi gonyit boyot ago ayin ko mo ganya ji ko mongalyo angot kurekta boyot kwendi ngony kuma miji no ko mongalyo no ya kangem got kwate bale buriet ap Kalenjin kutindo girwang natit magsage masajege de gilen ju jaba kap kolosia jugo gilen mite jugo len go mita ka jiado alage aetum bur ko ta chiage ko bab ko etum zigro ide tamre ne ba ko ta ge ko mi ju na ge len go yumge ko etum do zigro na ge mago mi menjo ngela mago tunda menjo bigap kap kolosia magele ge tu menja na mago mi sanctity ne boy ne ba ashrai ne ge porieta ne ge poriya gando na te ko ngile ni ge le koriye porieta ap Kalenjin ko te ago ngami bi kigi ngundos mi biki mo jamara moy ko ngo tingenye ne batu ziratu kingo magolo ba jerongo nga gigere gole jerongo ko jabo en ke ti jabo jabo sino gibe yet masema ate ko le kaliarane kabi tunna no ngala juran jage muske age mo age le en mogi ni ngo establishments act structures the worget of Kalenjin jaba gando na tet in the face of a decision the mega community kabi tunna no the bias in terms amu ko ko bi ko le biased. And I like how you've brought it out. In one of your videos, you've also insisted on the structure. Why the bias?
Yeah. Kongoi, what your statement is more of a comment, and with part of it is a question. Is that kamwabi jugole biased? ketu bichu kokage kebar ngetundo ko ngap kakoru ngetundo kongen kole nekiwektagei kaketebe kele kibore ng'o ngetunyi konyo kotupto in rotwet ng'otobet nekikatore werit age akobor akine korotik kole hata mimi niliua hili nyang'au. Kangebwa 1992 Bitokso. Yeah. Kangebwa 1992 kotumtumakse emet. Kerik kiboiyot ko kikiboitinikab Jehovah. By 1986 mapema kebut NCCK aketech EAK kogi Evangelical Church. Amu kakowekis the mainline churches in Kenya. Koistoi Karamu. You can go to the archives and watch it and look at it. At that time, koborien kanisetab PCA. Kewekis ko kitisik chekindochin Evangelical Church. Most of us ko kikibo Ukambani ak biikab Kalenjin ke surrounded boiyot akeruchi akerikchi. Ketuch eng tiseinotet akesochi. We had to appear biased at that time because kiyoni kele indochin emoni boiyondoni amu maketab Jehovah. We believed in that. That is why we became biased. So kebwa ngeitu 1993, as I told you, kenam ketebas kele yungibendi kebetitoi ano boiyot. Kotokas kele mi kiy nekingen boiyot nemacham komwoiwech. Lakini kikityem kesugum kabisa. If anyone can Google even the diary, nekibo 1993, kokip kenam tuyet during March. Then 1997, kotumtumak biik kebendi election. Ne for the first time kotononia biik chebo opposition eng Eldama Ravine ak Central Baringo, for example, enga. Akebwa kot kaitu 2002 koborostoi wiyan boiyot kole panda ole kibendi koyu. Kikidebeten kabisa for the first time ko kikifacen mzee ko kikipsomaninikab Kalenjin, spiritual leaders chebo Kalenjin, ingen kenyisiek chu tugul ko kingomwowe komakitebe. But in 1992 we had a very serious conversation, and that is the day he spoke to us komie kole kamwoiwok ngomache koek stable emoni oboisie ak biikab tulwet. Mwisho kea kele amu kaimwa mzee ak ingen kele kikikochi ng'ulek en emoni keesye kepchi biik chun alak tugul. Akot chu keng'ete 1967 koesyo Kalenjin koepchi in I'm losing power again. Sorry. Would you still want me to go closer?
Just plug it, huh? So that we can finish in the 10 minutes.
Can you give some breakdown?
Okay, I can give you a break. I can run something.
Metunyu nekikomuny. Olia oyai ngomachoyum kibagenge nebo chepyosok olia oyai kile choga metunyu nekikomuny kole moenyu weri kole boryendenyu akikilgei amui machamin chi kuye chomegei amakurenen chi kiye metinye keng'eneng'ung. Kichamin amu itinye kiy koi metinye kiy chebocha ko ngirwoche eng kapkirwok komakikosu ng'alekuk akot ndaba iman. Kemwoe kele imwoe asiketesene masikini kibanania kot ko chilil akot kiy kitigin nebo moet yakakutang moet sakochilil ko ngot ko kibanania kele kabar kokwet amu mami kiy moet mi misikik kityo ako mi ngwek ichegei chenyalil mo kabar kokwet Konga chilil ba magaria ke la cha ga bir ke jir magaria. Okase na mogase. Machaminchi ko yelia. Amagure nenchiri. Yemalia. Yemetinye kinenengu. Mama chegenge. Kait magaria ndage labatine ngajere. Kait ke badaniat ke leite be suswe. Ako nyibinge jero. Ke lo ba nyase gyun. Ko ba biga be maitano. Gimache seke kweni we mait. Kotare tinye chelio. Chechegu. Ko gimache ingetune nyasek. Ilia. Itebate bigi logo no chechu. Kamwale ara moige imiando. Chegro tue tagilia. Nyegane tu.
We are religious people. We are a religious community. Let everybody know that. The Talai are religious people. I am the chairman of Talai community.
Wakasa inin mujumbe agenge nebo Kalenjin. Ako machana yale ba ibin ne yotok. Sirete ile mutirenik che kimutir weri ko kiam yakain korure yue kweri anamaya. Ache Kalenjin kumaiwoleke murenon nekiwo tum kowolchinike korko. Kole ngomatarin itebena ngomachololon kaya komamuste ngoinetab chemosit memure nobo koy. Okase namokase ketoche Emmanuel rani amache amwoiwo ngalekab principles chebo tumin makiwolchinike kwony kiwolengei kwony kele kongoi iyo kongoi kamenyo chang chego kongoi ne kwongwei kimyet kongoi ne keseni tuguk tugul akoibwe kobwa gaa kongoi iyo makiwolchinike wis kangiro okerkeren yeiro chepyoso kokatebe eng oret nekelelande ilechi kakurin baba kongokur baba walia komachoboke wis kongokorkorenin kelechi boiyot nekitun anan ko chebo ibindanyi ong'ololchin chepyoset.
As a respectable man, I like to dress to be addressed. I have a high preference for outfits that bring out my confidence. I like to feel stylish, classy, outstanding, and exceptional. That way, I get my business right. I get to close deals, and I get to supervise. D square, dress to be addressed.
Kongoi, Reverend, welcome back. Yebendi, yetarati.
Kongoi.
Kami ngalian age ma ajame itar sagen.
Wait, kameche amwalein tinye iman bororiet ak kapchi tugul kosom akokoch kandoinatet biikab Kalenjin. Tinye iman. Kou ye kikitinye biikab Tugen ko kibororiet neming'in. Koribech Nandi eng kandoinatetab boiyot. Kotko kingetebie kelen Arap komatugenin kilen Nandin. Amu kicham Nandi
I knew you was a Nandi.
Correct. Ko nguno kakon Jehova kokochi boroindo lakwetab Nandi anan kou ye kataikochin lakwa nebo kot age tugul. What we need to do ko kekonyit noto. Not because Magiboy bin agenge gele kiginerchindosi ak William and Amege nemaje amwoe kou ye kiungal yeptanywa ko tengdai. Ole kinye akot ko kicham kemwoe kele okonyit boiyot. Matin komi biik cheking'ung'ungdos chekipoldos at that time. Kukurenech pastors at that time. Kukurenech sycophants. Ngalechu kimwoe nguno kele bishop seems to be biased. Ko malelach. That is how we were even in the beginning. Yekakitoror chito kikochi tekisto. So those who were in civil society at that time, campaigning against Kanu regime, they believed that we were sycophant, subservient. Some of them called leaders rani, some of them called me power, and angori kinyotok ichek chemwoe rani kole ngomagiyonjine kumwoe kole you are biased. So I have no problem when people are saying that amu mami kandoindet nemachamu yaitietab biik. Mr. Waga tugul amwaun kochamu sokororekab tokyi. You have to smell
Yes.
the urine of your flock.
Gigas kosirta masaindet inele kosirta masaindet.
But that is the smell of his animals. So if you are a pastor and a leader, but this does not stop what is right. Yegas kumwoe chi kumwoe kole makararan ano. Kure lakweng'ung chorin. Kure lakweng'ung rebin. Ina ile koi katar kutare kumwoe lakwetab chitab kokwet kuinyen rubi.
Kochorchigei neng'ung.
Kochorchigei neng'ung. Meyan akot kitigin cho kimwoe kele cho ko ng'alek cheorab ng'al. Ongikochigei biikab Kalenjin boroindo kitigin. Ongetekesisye kitigin. Kiunias in 1976 ko kikimengechen. Kitomkechekitu komie. When there was agitation for a change of constitution. The interim leader of 90 days in case of anything happens. Komangas biik chekipata keka kemani ngo cheki campaigning kabisa kole mache kewal katiba kele it is not necessarily the vice president ne imuche koek ne ka leaden in the interim period ako the election.
Wonderful.
So we have been there before. This is not the first
So
time.
it's not new. It's not new.
It's not new. This is politics of succession. Mat ko nyogoro itubikab Kalenjin kita nemi kimache kitegenyikanitun agengetu kekwa kenge. Churwae kole jinwerita boyot, you are the alternative. Are they saying the truth? Kenu? Kimache kitegebaisye weri koek ngasit. Kimache kebaisye kepche bikab Kalenjin. Gobune karon kelejin kometinye chi. The same thing nekiyochin ju. Mi tiendo no koicher bichutok che korye ngalechutok alake. Kole amautie kenyisiek 24 chebo uset. Kole amautien kiamba nekilal. Kaibwat ile kabar weri kata. Aeng chebo kapchi. Ongetebi neng'om nekakonyor boroindo eng nenyo ketebi eng yotok. Kerib akine ketinye weri. Boyot kekonyit kele tara ngimi emet itinye mogore chekarik chekandoinatet. Ongemuite kitigin konu Jehova lapkeiyet akiro ole kibendi.
Amen. Ameja tanong kityo swali
katuyo biik ngalechu bo siasa ko katuyo chito nekekuren Arap King'al. Kwam logoyak chebo King'al. Ako tuye kirwoket nekikuren chebo ng'olik. Ngunas kituyo ng'olset neking'olegei. Kong'algei ng'olik kenik chebo Kigen ak Arap Kigen. Arap maloso komang imanda.
Makoloso korut ngele motak akile bishop. Agap komi biik cheng'eten ngap korib chi erenet. Kale kukuren ne python kutitab bororietab Kalenjin. Kukuren ne python.
Ndaret.
Wei, ngap korib chi ndaret na python.
Nako maswet.
Kole sikong'eten sikwame chebo kokwet, kole sikwame lagokab ngokai chebo bororiet chebo biikab kokwet. Ko ingele erenet kowoitoigei. Kotikwame chebo kokwet kokenyi chekuket. Ngele koitu erenet ko biyong'ot. Ngoit erenet ko biyong'ot komakomisie. Nyokocheng ole kirue. Wendi kong'walgei ngonet konyor ole kalalang kokoitama konyoru kondo erenet. Kotikwame anyun kotatun kaa kikwam kipsoiwet nikikilen kiribe ngokaikab kokwet sikobit chilik. Kokachinitu maik komakomi kinam erenet kwendi koekse kotindoi rubet. Ilechini erenet anyun imwochin neton erenet ilechini meam chechuk.
Ilechini nanyu.
Kole kiame ngokiet ko ngotar ngyoto konyorchigei chekuket kwam. Notok kemwa ile kituye anyun kakele Kipng'al ak Chepking'al akotuyo amu katuyo kotindoi karakta agenge nebo ng'olset. Kole ngecheng neking'ole. Ko mutai anyun kokobekyi keng'ole ko ng'o nekang'et komang'algei ng'olik.
Ungeba kwek eng lapkeiyet nekararan malo sikosulokis chebo King'al ak Arap King'al.
Kamwa chi ng'alekab Kiptororo kitestai eng Kiptororo. Amache ketar in the next 10 minutes.
Kiptororo ko kisautik chekikisochini ICC. Ko kikiname sautik kebeberwek tugul. En bororietab Kipsigis ko ole kituyechin sautikab Kipsigis eng sautik kwak ko kituyechin Kiptororo. Kebe Kristiani ko kikiboitinikab Jehova ak kekur Mungu kesochi bororietab Kalenjin eng ole kisoe Kipsigis. Kingeit yundok ko biik chekindochi saet ko kiachek ki pastaek, we were the bishops. In fact, I was the last one nekisoe. Asa ipkorobon ngasoe korobon jo natare saet ko katonon saet. Kemong'u eng yotok kebe tulwop kony kapkuko. Ole ngotile kirwoket biikab Kalenjin kora ko agenge en point of our reference ko ole kikimong'une kibwoni East Africa. Ko kingikerut oretab Nile komong'une alak kochorunengei en tulondokab Ethiopia. So komong'une Laikipia kemong'unen alak kerupu kabisa inet kechorugei Sudan kebwa kemong'chi yundo. Ko biik cheking'eten tulwop kony ko lagokab ko biikab kapkuko kikipkesastae nebo mwisho. Ngechorugei eng tulwop kony ko bekesit eng ICC. I was leading the same prayers all over. So it was us the Christians that were praying. Ko kikiprayen eng ole kisoen biikab Kalenjin. Yes, I was there.
Wow. So yoto ole king'ete ng'alekab ICC.
Ko ng'ete yoto ng'alekab ICC. Kiptororo ak tulwop kony.
Kikibendi kekere Bishop amache ng'ololji biik oeng. Netai amache ng'ololji Kipsangwar tumishek. Ilechini ne Bichu Sangwar tumdo nekilen Kisokoti.
Sanyo.
Akameche imwa ingele ikere kipindi nenyunet ni kabisa kebwone kimwochi matindo ngor. Kiit nemo kabisa kotilie sikemwa kuyomi. Amu makitinye mami chi neelenin ili kaita sikela chorim nebo mwaita. Ole king'ololdoe ole kimwoitoe ng'alek kemwoe keng'ololchin bororiet sikemwochi manda sikomuch ketebi komie kibororiet. Ako mi kinik choker Bishop mi biik chemakonye manda. Atkan tugul komakonye biik manda. Ngitiem imwa manda kele keme kesongolen. Kele kilione kuni kemwoe ilen mi kiy nekimwa ng'olio kele biased. In politics komami kiy nekelen biased. Now kamwa chi kole only anybody in a neutral position in terms of a decision making process is not neutral. Chito nemachame manda. So komie kemwoe manda. Amache imwa manda. Amache ng'ololchi Bichu Sangwar tume. Sokoten nebo tumdo. Amache imwochi ng'olio.
Kamwa ako tamwoe akamwoe amu achame bororietab Kalenjin. Ako ngen Kalenjin kole achame. Machame Kalenjin amune ako eng betutab nyalildab chitab Kalenjin ami muren tai. Kangobargei bororietab Kapkogo ak Kalenjin kotuyechi borut en ole kikure Rare 1992. Kipketu biik chekikituben kit nekikure mass grave. Kemi ak Reverend Bishop Cairo nebo Catholic in 1992. Kokonori biikab Kalenjin e biikab Kapkogo en komosin. Atube biikab Kalenjin in a mass grave on this side. Kokikounyke biik mami chi nemong'u sang. We were the only priests. Amwachini kongoi biik chekiboto Franklin Bett chekimi State House at that time. Kikonam facilitation and I was able to lead the prayers and bury my people. Achame Kalenjin amu eng betut ne kakibe transition kamanda boyot akwa ngecheretab kandoinatet eutab katam. Kokiobote tisik cheki steppen into the gap of leadership in emoni. Akesom biikab Kalenjin kele oigun agenge. Kele ongetige kou teren akeisuge kobai chelelach. Achame Kalenjin amu kingobit piretabgei nekibo siasa nebo 2007. Kokiomi muren tai. Number one, keker kele biikab Kalenjin komakirwokchi kele hostile society. Kot ko kikinam tuyet ak chumbek chebo America, Germany, chebo komostab eng Serena, courtesy of the late Pethuel Kiplagat. Ibkewal kirwoket nekibo ethnic cleansing ake declaring kele post-election violence. Kele kinerekso biik amu matokeo, lost hope. Achame Kalenjin nekingirwokchi biik kyok muren chu kemi Hague. Kokiobote biik chekichut kapkirwoketab dunia. And I went to the court inside. Akangalal for 3.5 hours. Kwa niaba nebo biikab Kalenjin. Achame Kalenjin nekinge kakirwokchi muren chu boisiechu. Kokiobote biik chekindochi saet kesungukoni emetab Kenya. I was among them. Kotatun kobwa gaa. Kotatun kobwa gaa. Kotatun kenyoru chametabgei. Nekiake declare ne kele in every kikinde watershed nebo foreign embassies. Australia, Britain, Canada, America. Nengesir kainetab Kalenjin komi watershed orit yun warriors. Nekikimoche asiketet biikab Kalenjin. We stood and we formed an organization keng'olaldachin bororietab Kalenjin. Nguna as kolong Kalenjin koek agenge en bororiet netinye nekomonoksei eng ng'alekab politics chebo emoni. Komong musokik alak chemwoe kole tinye imanda kosir biik alak. Amune moyan oek chechit ko kitisikwok ko kikiboitinikab Jehova. Amune moep chechit ko kikandoik ako kiboisiekab emoni. Kelechok kimnotetab biikab Kalenjin ko keng'etun kekun kibagenge. Amakoi sulda tum nematinye raruno. Komaror maiwek, koraru tuguk chekerisei. Mayamu biik tuguk eng tum, lakini kisuldoe. Ara ngunas ng'olyo nomoche amwa akamwachini boisiekab Talaiek akoep choit. Amwa ne kwa weritab cheptanywa. Kalechi Talaiek amobitor ng'ulekwok. Mobitorgei simasesak biikab Kalenjin. Simetuptok batai bororiet nekikonok chomchinet ong'utyi samburtab kandoinatet. Osomok eng koming'inetabgei. Obomwochingei kong'ete Laikipia, omwochingei kong'ete emetab Kosovo, amnan olinkiwatosiek, okwek chomite Maasai, okwek chomite in Kipsigis, okwek chomite tomonwokikab ng'ony. Ong'ololchingei eng yomitei akomwa kuni kile Kalenjin motiren ko bokol akoyoe tum kosulda. Ko nekakondo kotako kilu chekab Nandi, tako kiye beekab Nandi ako ichek chekiyai obirurchin amobesie mongo sachang'alyo. Nebo oeng Asome kandoikab Kalenjin. Amekany konyo kosomuswok chi kirgit nebo sang. Kole kirgit neyome kolany tuga kuni. Ako mwaun chito nemabo tuga. Chiche ingen kirgit neyome kolany tuga ko chitab kobo tuga. Kosomok amoyan kirgit kelat eng akwot. Orib kirgitab tuga korotok tuga kochomege. Amami chi nekararan netamtamu nanyi nekame kiame boisionik ak kiame imandab bororiet. So, oekun agenge ko biikab Kalenjin. Lakini mwisho ko kamwoiwok amatil eng rotwa, melen katil. Kirwogetab Kalenjin komatare chichok. Ara melen kole katil. Kole gotko maiyan ile achame bororioni. And I was available at the time of its needs. Ngo meana ko kalechin oumge ako isuge oiku agenge. Ityem. Kakong'et kikoito lakweng Lembus awuse chumbek. Ko ki Lembus ak Nandi ko kikirikyine ak ketinye tilyandit agenge. Ngap ko kurene biikab tugen ko lokwe ko Nandiek. Ngap ko use Lembus ko lokwe ko Masaek. Ngap ko maitaine kolo yeunio. Lakini kikimi kong'ete kitinye kirwoknotet ne naat from 1810 to date. Ko kitun ko uske chumbek. Ko kemenye manyatet nekimi tulwet nekile Sikoro. Ko mang muronik eng chebo bunik chikibo Masai chikilieldos ngotwek kulen. Kekuren manyatet nekirube nekimi Sikoro. Ko wach boyo nekibo bororietab Lembus. Wala arabanumwe, arajumbunik. Ko nekata monoria ko wony lagok. Ako chut keringonik kewuny kesi kecheng oret nekirioche bunyon nenyone. Koteb kole, ele atau. Atabuni chotok. Kole kole iwe ngeye amu bunyon nenyone. Kotote kolata. Kole ngo maikas kit nekamwa yomin akosis. Ako Likase chito nemakasto eng Kalenjin kemoche kelechin ne ole kitokchinigei. Ko ngomakibe neng'om koyomin chebwoni. Yomin.
Chetukotebe kolen ata.
Chetukotebe kolata. Wei.
Akolen kakikas kele mayach bichu kakile bwana kokotiet bwane koi.
Bwane kokotiet. Akelechin kele ngotit pare yaw.
Kolen bwane koi.
Kole bwane koi. Mabwani chu koi. Murin. Wei. Ako murmur lagokwok. Ara kamwa kwa boyo ale biikab Kalenjin ongekosyine ongetebi kibagenge ngetebi neng'om. Kisete tai ak katam. Ko yekakondo eutab tai koyan nebo katam. Ko yekakondo nebo katam koyan nebo tai. Amu makoi ba tuwai sabari moja. That is why ngiwendi kole. Makibendi kele.
Makoba tugul.
Makoba tugul.
Kadam kiyo kemwa. Mi kiyota kemwa bishop nebo yen kisete tai. You know, the most interesting about this conversation is that the more you talk, the more there's a desire and the thirst to get more. But unfortunately, we cannot keep you long. But let me get my lane. Maybe you go by to justify the fact that they have moved away from the interest and the line of the community. Ako kahit mo na kayo may taga kigagi mana na bangale guling sa teta ga tam ko giling ka kondo tan batay kugen ko koset ni sa batay kigo ni ka kondo na batay
Wei
kongondo na bagatam gen gila ka kondo na bagatam kugen
correct yes amugo lenjin ko teche torusyo ole teche motirio teche geldab let ole ka teche geldab tai. So we are a community with order. ngele kisete tai akatam kwakile ngondo tai korup katam.
So magile koba biik, magile koba katam koba jeba tai.
Gacha.
So kumatindoi ground argument boisie biju kulenin kisete tai katam nguna kangete ba katam koset ngosopcho ngobor ko sawa ngobor, so it does not have any cultural ground.
And this is how you cancel it. Kale kale njin magimel jindos kirogo nai. Yani me mujinde mat grupta ne tinye utap katam ako tinye utap ta iroktage so go mel gole wonye nege ne gichomchi ko yai tugu chota ko ai koreri jereret ako gaiteta ana go yongwe at the same time. Lakini because of the necessity of being a mother, muren amu we are a patriarchal community. Ko magibel jindos kirogo nai laleage ako ngetagenge. So maybe lage ngi utap katam ang nebatai. Yaga inda nebatai ko ga inda bagat.
Agiyejeni. Thank you so much. So, Bishop, I'd like to give you an opportunity to give your closing remarks. So
thank you so much. Once again, Gerald, and your name?
Togol Gerald Bittok is still okay.
Gerald Bittok. Amaja mwagongo Gerald Bittok amuge go nabaro ini ke ngalalak borri tap kolenjin. Tage ngalali go siriotak. Tage ibu kan ngalalet ko siriotak. Lakini oib chinit ngulek chebore ko chiko chomye jibororiet. Ngulek chekibelchin gei kotegu yaityo. Ngalion na taino. Neboeng asome biikab Kalenjin ale kirwoke nekibo tai ak nekirubei ak nenyonei ko kimwa Kalenjin kole kirub kibagenge. Koi kakile kakieku kibagenge komelen kele amuin kang'omit nekendo kosirech. Kimwoe kele tarami chi nemwoe ng'olyo. Akot eng kapchi ngome ng'alal boiyot kotakar kopole chepyoset. Kole ngumemuche kotimwa kei tiar akot saburio sikenai kele mi muren ak ai. So in a family, in a community, somebody must provide leadership. He doesn't have to be the best, but he must be available. Koega gondo, komo mi jine me muje gondo, angenam jeut mami.
Magrop
chimori. Kalyaga gondo weri Arab samo egere ngele mami gondo in the time. Gele tabe ngele agele mami chi. Mami chi man. Mami chi. Agi kasen ko ngalal me komwoe kainetab weri. Ko ngalal gogoyo komwoe kainetab weri. Ko ngalal biikab Mombasa komwoe kainetab weri. Ko ngalal Turkana komwoe kainetab weri. Ko ngalal Maasai komwoe kainetab weri. Ara kimwoe buche anamumi. So mele cho kayeku bias bishop. Got ma provide leadership as a spiritual leader. Having moral authority. I'm a moral leader. Cho alagu moe cho kotango itam ngalek. That is a language of bloggers. I am one of the serious leaders in this country. Religious leaders. Not that I'm perfect, but I'm solid.
Yes.
I speak from my heart. Kiring yone wiri. Kisos yone. Agoin. Kiring yone agoini. Segena gele chichi engo lenjin. Ketebe gele tos tinye iyot.
Hey.
Katinye lagok. Agi mo beseni. Akwat. Kisos yone. Ago tinye tuga. Kitebe gele boyonda no tos tinye tany. If the answer is way, isosione oisayu amune mecho mwagirwoge ko kalechin ui mutyo oi tebena nebo somok tinye chichi sinet ole kiakemeny ole king'ototonji tuga chekibo boisiek chekibo tai. The answer is wait oisayu kerengyo nenyi mele kamwoe sole chichi mekose ng'alek ng'ololoti akimwoe ile uni chichi kosai kurena psychopath atinye kenyisiek chomi nguni kotomoche man toretet tokomi kit netosome ketoreto komakiaset
andewechi psychopath noto kotikemwoe kuna naltiwechi takchini olin
acha kumekemwoe kuno kemwoe kele chito nekararan bokwakut acha kichesanit konyil chechang ikose karo chito nekosasin ilechi ako maya weri ngikas ile kisosin kabisa nekimoche kibu kuno kotole itebe. So that does not change what is the truth. Onge chomye onge kun agenge ngibororietab Kalenjin ko nginyoru boroin oike bichep Somalia nemito KANU nemi Jubilee nemi ODM ko agenge bet kemboi kotuiyo msikiti akwamtu ara some biikab Kalenjin ale ngoete interest nebo community kosir personal interest akiyonchine kele ole imi are utilianit ko ngewirge eng yun kosome ale ngocheny weritab Arap Moi kochengkei ak Arap Ruto akole wei ki lagokab kaa matkebut Kalenjin nechongetyo biik cheboto Henry Arap Kosgei boisiek chu kimit bureaucrats chekimito serikali ko mat koker kole uni mito boroindo serikali kole ngetyeini kityeche weri nakitar koek okwek chekerube mami chi nechomin kosir yechomegei. So I'm appealing to you alo chomye onge chomye keisungei kubai serelach mameki kisire akebore ngibendi woi kibore mameki Jehovah.
Kongoi amazing Bishop. I don't know which words to use to appreciate you. For you to make time for me tonight is quite an honor. I'll be very honest with you. Kele motoba yatarab Kosgei.
Kongoi.
Autom gi ngalale melekya ga melogoi lakini konyit akondet ne koikona kukakonyitin akane alejin Arap Kosgei. I have a lot of respect for you and reverence, and the fact that you made time to talk to us tonight says a lot about your art. Bar koleji ne telil mugun daga se ji gisra ta magalenji kapsa na tuimo
no
the fact that ji tan ne ba kaso ngalal kabisa kwa monoling. In fact, we already had that discussion yesterday. We chanted up, we had this conversation. I was already feeling like we are already in the moment. I was already video nita. So for you to spend time since 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. you've been sitting there and you've been talking to us agi go ne gondit agi barwe joret agi ngotage. We really, I want to, on behalf of everyone else who was right here today, give me a big cheesy erbu sitin dengalal chibe tutabrane angut kengalal limuna go maybe pokol desabu jetu kasi all this time that be sticking around. The comments are quite immense and they're very positive. Been live for over 3 hours. I really appreciate you, Bishop.
Thank you.
Ale taitebi unata agingat porgetab Kalenjin kagile anguting bebelia kugigilejin Jesu ibonindet kingwamdoi konyoi biik konyoi biik koname biik chokere ole kabanum kibet nebo kabanum komukotindo siyo kabanam Jesu ornitindo siyo keleji sietane no iboisie kimnatet aboik ako biik kikirenye biikab sang biikab kaa.
Yes.
Kotungoi Jesu kole anangawe te boisionik ngolimba sang sokokas kwatindonet. But the biggest tragedy about any community is a point when you sell your birthright in terms of leadership.
Correct.
The cornerstone, cornerstone so at times we fail as a community to appreciate the kind of wisdom. Kemara ne ko iraten bi amu kemwa ngolyo kele isa kofan lakini kai mwa ngolyo ne kemwa muguleldo ikose ako kaimwa eng oret nebo manda so ameche amwon kongoi testai kunoto kiakase kabisa program ni bakase utige kutere and I never missed it. I never used to miss it radio kabisa so kichame we want to see a revival of such spirit again kimeche keker onget kiyoto so komuch ketau kengalal this is the best time for us to have a conversation as a community so komuch kenai kele kikwerito ano bororiet kwakwek kyondo ako kyobun orani ongon ole ano ole mitei chemelet kwano ole mitei ni kobibich chepkomon ingen ile ano ole mitei katetab tilatiliet kemeche kesomak somuch oweke kokeny sinyole jare ngenam bibini akoit keut sikelia sikeborchi oret kelechi situn kesopcho ako situn kobit setet nekakiba yebolu ket ak ngebolu ket koyoche ketiech ole tieche material kuya kemwa akenai kele material konito nekendo nga material neko bokol komi monget so komeche kekonyit kenai kele nga chang material tumi komi monget nemakanai kele kisubile so I really want to appreciate you I honor you and I respect you thank you so much ambi kikakomwa kole taiweke so tekemwa ngolyo komeche sikengalal tuwai on the side sikenai kele how do we structure programs chekimuchi kengalalchi bororiet especially at a time neui kealda lembechek ne rahisi actually ne nyumnyum kealda lembechek anan nyumnyum kealda tugun cheu propaganda nyumnyum kemalechi ngetet ngele kikeny ko kiui amu kimukomi communication lakini betutab social media rani angete rani akale kobir chepyoset arap Kosgei kotatar anan ale kolia arap Kosgei and it goes so umeche sikenai kele ano kakimuch ketepte sikengatke so thank you so much Reverend I want to wish you a blessed may God katijenge ngolaba tayo lo oye ngoyatun tayat oret ngoret age tugul
Thank you.
Kongoi
Mr. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Siketeb kele motirenik chekimotir weri ko kikokiam yekain kobe agenge nebo Kalenjin akomoche anai ale bo ibine werotok siketeb kele motirenik chekimotir weri ko kikokiam yekain korureiwek weri ana mayam achek Kalenjin komaiwolegei murenon nekiwo tum kowolchinigei korko kole ngomatarin itebena ngomachololon kaya komamuste eng oinetab Chemosit memure nobo koi